This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
One thing that I'm sure of is that you've got a pretty to survive this madness. Oh boy, oh my boy. Like on a sound counting any good songs, supposing drum speed, then a Baptist hour and so on. Then you make us take it way down, and I've been there, done the same predicament. But this time you give up my friend. Break up or the dawn. It's time to take a step up, no more cruising alone. Or the dawn. Break up or the shell. Deep down inside you feel like flying high. No need to fear, it's time you feel that dread.
What's up, people? I'm Sonic the Hammons, and welcome back to Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. It's Ken and Kurama. It's the dog. I love the dog. He's great. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. We stopped the stream a little early last night because we're at a point to where I wasn't entirely sure how much longer they were going to have me stream, and I didn't want to go like way past time. I didn't know how long it'd be before I got to another stopping point again. I can show you right here. We're in episode 3. Okay, so we should be doing this first. And we're going to be going all the way down. Yeah, that's so far. It's such a long way to go. And I didn't know if they were going to have me stop like at a halfway point like it did here. Or if it was going to have me do like the entire thing. So I figured instead of risking it, let's just end early, and now we can do it. So I guess we're going to be playing as Akihiko now, so I guess he's better. So Tartarus Tragedy is what it's called. And we have our squad too. Okay, I see. Wait, then who is here? Oh, I see. Okay. Go ahead. We'll start it now. E. Oh, let me hide that. Now that I've recovered from whatever that cross was doing to me, I have enough strength to walk on my own. Still, it seems that whatever wounds I suffered are greater than I thought. After we leave the music room, we climb up a flight of stairs and step into a covered passage. I don't know what the signs in this place mean, or even if they hold any meaning anymore. Excuse me. Now the city has become distorted, but it would seem that something called the classroom building is up ahead. We proceed down a long hallway that appears to go on endlessly. I can't tell whether the haze I see is because of the strange fog or my own fuzzy consciousness.
I'll be sure to return the favor with my fists.
Yeah, let me hold on. I'm gonna turn my mic off really quick. I want to move it. Okay, that's better for me. While I've been on the cross, I've been thinking the entire time. We were the core of the Shadow Operatives, but we'd all fallen into the enemy's hands so easily without any hope of escape. My own powerlessness frustrates me, but even then, I keep calm. We still have comrades, Ken, Koromaru, and now our new member, Labras. They've grown so much, and were able to save me even after I made such a colossal blunder. What is that? Is that gunfire here? That sounds like gunfire to you? That sounds like metal clacking together. Those sounds ring out continuously, as if a battle is taking place nearby. We run the direction the sounds are coming from. Okay. Hey, it's Tartarus.
What is this place? Doesn't feel like anywhere else. Sonata-san, this...
Talk about having bad taste. Whoever's doing this really wants this to be the entrance to hell.
This is Tartarus, the entrance hall to that tower. 3 years ago, we would gather here day after day to challenge the seemingly infinite labyrinth. We lost and gained so much from here. A number of emotions flickered through my mind.
Mitsuno-san!
Oh, wait, that's where she is? Oh, wait, okay, yeah. Alright, Labrys' voice echoes across the hall. I turn to look and see Mitsuru up on a cross in the corner of the room. Her head hangs low and she seems to be unconscious. That cross must be draining her power, just like what happened to me while I had been on a cross.
Mitsuno-san, we'll get you down at once!
Look out!
Uh-oh. When we try to rush to her side, a barrage of bullets rakes across the floor, striking sparks in front of us. When this torrent of gunfire finally dies away, the air is filled with white smoke, quite unlike the red fog that drifts about the area.
Confirming the presence of additional targets for elimination.
Poop.
Seriously, you keep coming one after another.
I guess.
Oh, there should be no problem. You can stay here and watch while I deal with them. It should take no time at all.
Additional targets for elimination. Who? There are other people who had apparently been fighting Aegis. Rather, this fake Aegis when we showed up.
Yukon!
Akihiko-san! Labrys!
Master?
Labrys is here too?
Yeah, he was getting wrecked right now. I immediately understand the situation. The rules of the fights here state that the battles must be one-on-one, and I see those red pillars surrounding you, his friends, and the fake Aegis. Most likely, you have been fighting Aegis while protecting Yosuke and Chie, who are already exhausted. The battle itself is one-on-one, but there's no rule saying that you can't attack your opponent's companions if they happen to be in the ring at the time. Seriously, these rules that are convenient only for the enemy are really getting on my nerves. Feel that. This situation, though, the Persona users of Inaba, their skills and abilities are far beyond the ordinary. To think that they would be cornered this badly.
What's going on? You did this, didn't you?
As Labrys lashes out in confusion and anger, the shadow talking Aegis is... Oh, taking! Okay, I see that now. They're white on white, man. The shadow taking Labrys' form answers with a twisted smile.
Of course I did, sister. I am a weapon. It is my mission to follow orders and eliminate all targets.
Jeez.
Now, sister, why are you getting in my way?
Get in your way.
As you may have guessed, I am a duplicate of Aegis, but I am such an exact copy of her specifications
Exact copy.
that I may as well be the real thing.
Hearing the voice, looking at those eyes, exact copy.
I will carry out my master's orders. I cannot comprehend why you, a fellow machine, are trying to prevent me from carrying out my task. You're a tool, just as I am, sister. Unfortunately, you were stolen in the previous battle, and now we must be enemies. The Shadow Operatives control you, while I take my orders from my master. Isn't that the only real difference between us?
That ain't true. I'm doing this to my own free will.
Free will? Is that what you base your argument on? Our memories are nothing but data, ones and zeros in our minds. How can you prove that what you know is true? That your mind wasn't written over?
A straightforward answer. Take into account Labrys' mechanical nature. This isn't good. Aegis is probably the closest person to Labrys. And like this fake said, if we really wanted to use Labrys as a weapon, we could probably manipulate her memories to some extent. On top of that, there's no way to prove to Labrys that we never done something like that to her. Damn, what a move. Labrys' faith must be... Labrys' faith in us must be...
Hey, Labrys!
Sonata-san, let's leave this to her. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Ken has his eyes fixed on Labrys, even as he calls out to me. I see. These guys have just met, but they've already formed a bond through whatever battles they faced so far. They believe in one another.
Sorry about that. You're right. I should trust in her.
Yeah.
Sister, friendship and trust means nothing to the likes of us.
Dang.
Yet you still attempt to fight me.
You're wrong.
Hey, nice try.
I'm an anti-shadow weapon,
The
too.
music.
I can understand what you're saying. But there's something I'm even more sure of. Igus told me that going through the joy and pain of different things made her into who she is now. I remember that. And now I remember that the reason why I can stand here and fight you is thanks to all our sisters who died to make me who I am. Those are painful memories. But if I forgot them, I wouldn't exist. That's what I'll fight for.
Good talk, Lapras.
This pain ain't made up. These memories are my own that I formed with everybody else. They aren't fake. They're my heart.
Labrys.
Lapras.
Understood.
Oh, that's right. Yosuke's knocked out.
I have a request to make.
I thought he was gonna be like Lapras, but no, it's fine. He's not doing that. The fake Igus calls out into the thin air. This creature, a lump of shadow, has a master. Who in the world could she be calling out to?
Testing, testing. What's this? A dumb old machine calling me up? What nerve? I'm a busy bear.
Forgive me, but I have a favor I must ask of you. Please lift the barriers on this battlefield and allow these people to come inside.
Huh? You want to let us in?
I want
Fight.
to fight them. I wish to crush all their bonds before my sister's very eyes.
What?
Oh, for Pete's! When you make a copy of a real person, the copy gets all the quirks of their personality too. Ah! Well, rather than getting persona fragments from those dried up old husks, you might get fresher ones from those guys.
Persona fragments?
Oh, did I say too much? Anyway, let's have a ring change!
Just cut off. As the voice of the vulgar fake Teddy calls Teddy, still call him Teddy. As the voice of the vulgar fake Teddy calls out, new red pillars ascend and the old pillars shatter in response. The new pillars drive into the four corners of the room, making this entire classroom into a fighting arena.
You! Are you alright?
Yosuke-kun. Chie!
Wolf. We rush over to you and his friends to check on him. Good. None of them seem to be that badly hurt, except Yosuke, who's just planking on the ground. After we ensure their safety, we turn to the fake Igus, or turn to face the fake Igus again.
Thank you for inviting us in before your battle completed. But we're not going to show you any mercy.
There is no need to thank me. I am about to eliminate all of you right now, after all.
Time for me to make a comeback as well. This is a grudge match now.
You guys seem a little different from what I was expecting you to be. But I won't be fooled. I'll protect everyone with all my strength.
Alright, who's special have we not seen? Have we seen everybody's? Have we seen Akihiko's? I don't remember. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Finally.
I'm gonna have to.
Okay.
Not bad.
Man, Akihiko's kind of slow.
Keep an eye out.
Gotcha.
Don't know what will happen.
I don't know why they didn't hurt him, but I'm not complaining.
What a raging assault. Even for a monster surprise.
Light damage. You're on a roll. Light damage. Really happy.
Now's the time.
Your attack is relentless.
Why not? Are you kidding me? Alright, so we're probably not gonna see that. That sucks. She just ran away from it. God. And she was almost there too, right at the last second she just runs away. I don't care anymore. Oh, maybe I have another shot at it. Wait! Okay. Oh god. Come here! Yes! Okay. Oh, no, we have not seen this. This was very simple, but it was fun. Mr. Worldwide. The fake Aegis falls to his knees, and his body turns black as it becomes a shapeless mass. I see a hint of pain in Labrys's eyes as she watches.
Looks like we won.
You don't need to look at me like that. Either way, we only have a limited lifespan.
What do you mean?
We were created for the sole purpose of fighting you. Once that duty has been carried out, all we have left to do is expire.
Fighting is your duty.
I will not bid you good luck. I wish for my master to emerge victorious, if possible.
The loyalty. The loyalty. With that, the fake Aegis loses all cohesion, falling into a dark puddle on the floor. Eventually, that begins to flow upward to a film of syrup being poured in reverse until it completely disappears. We watch this process to the very end while we think about our troubles. Dog. Koromaru, who had been sitting at our feet, runs off. That's right. This isn't the time to be sentimental. We have to rescue Misuru. Kin and Labrys run to the cross Misuru is hanging from. I go with Koromaru to speak to Yu's group.
Master! Thank you, Akihiko-san. That was too close.
Huh? What's a dog doing here? I mean, he's adorable, but...
Sorry for causing you such trouble. It seemed like you were facing quite a difficult fight.
Ooh, I'm ashamed to call myself your student.
No, I should be thanking you. I'm sorry if you were all worried.
I like Chie and Akihiko. I decided to exchange information with Yu's group about the circumstances leading up until now and the situation in Inaba. They're surprised to learn that Kin and Koromaru are not only Persona users, but Shadow operatives. Our conversation turns to the reason why Yu and his friends were having such a hard fight. Contrary to my suspicions, it seems the three of them made it to this room almost unscathed. And why did the fake Aegis give them such trouble? It's true that Shadows taking our appearances can summon personas, and there's no mistake that they make extremely powerful opponents. But are they so strong that they could hurt these three skilled fighters that badly?
Nah, that's not it.
There he
When
is.
we got to this weird room, we found Mitsuru-san up on a cross. So Chie and I rushed over to get her down, but there was somebody there.
It wasn't the fake Aegis?
No, I don't think so. I didn't see a face, but the voice sounded like a guy.
You didn't see his face. How far away could he have been?
Well, he was kind of standing in the shadows. And the moment I saw his red eyes, my whole body froze up like I was petrified or something.
That's right. When I went in to save them, I was attacked by a persona I've never seen before.
Red eyes. And a persona?
This doesn't make sense. Previously, the enemy said himself that he didn't have a persona. Could this mean that there's someone else helping him? Someone with a persona and powerful enough to overwhelm even you? Misuru was here. Perhaps she knows something. I moved to where Kin and Labrys are attempting to get Misuru down off the cross, but they appear to be having some trouble.
This thing's not coming apart. What gives? It was easy enough to get Akihiko-san off of his. I'm not having any luck either. Damn it, why? Mitsuru-san, please wake up!
The two desperately call on Mitsuru while trying to undo the restraints binding her arms and legs. At that moment, Koromaru stares fixedly at the door and gives a low growl as if to warn us.
What's wrong, Koromaru? Is someone there?
Someone's coming this way.
You hear the footsteps. Footsteps approach at a leisurely pace down the hallway. As they grow louder, the tension here in the entrance hall increases. Eventually, the footsteps stop. It's probably a Dachi, I guess. Eventually, the footsteps stop. A shadow reaches from the doorway all the way to the center of the room. It wavers in the illumination of the fog. Oh, no.
It can't be. You're...
Just kidding. It's not a Dachi. Koromaru's ready to bite somebody.
So I wasn't seeing things.
Shuji Ikutsuki. An unforgivable betrayal, an unfathomable insanity. Seeing him again, the spitting image of when I last saw him brings back what he said. The death of everything, but also the beginning. 3 years ago, we made extreme sacrifices to put an end to his plans. Does this mean that he has come crawling out of hell to torment us once again? To be continued. Okay, wow. Okay, so we would have been okay probably. You see, I wasn't sure though. It's just I wasn't sure. Okay, back from the grave. I like the parallel though. How like they get Kutsuki and then to be continued, and P4 they got Adachi and then to be continued. All right. The Odd Couple. The Yukari and Teddy, the Odd Couple. Oh my god. I can't. With Teddy as a guide, we climb the hill leading to the tower. I see what appear to be the front gates of a school, and there's a sign on the wall reading Yasagami High School. The building ahead of us looks like an ordinary school at first, but when I look up, there are a number of things wrong with it.
Ah! Is this really Sensei's school? It looks even weirder than it did before!
Yikes, this is really bad. I haven't seen anything like this since 3 years ago.
Even from up close, it's strikingly similar to Tartarus. A nest of death, where shadows roam free, and a tower of darkness built to summon death itself. But that's not all. Strange markings line the ground and walls, all the way from the gates to the school building itself. Posters have been put up on the walls, and even in the windows, oddly matching the eeriness of the building.
There's a bunch of posters up. It kind of reminds me of a school festival. The Sister Complex Kingpin of Steel?
God.
That's Sensei! Sensei is so strong, kind, and a reliable leader! And over here's Chie-chan. She trains a ton every day, and she eats a ton too.
Teddy points out the different posters, one after another, and happily tells me about his friends. Seeing him like this, I got a sense of how much he values his friendship with these people. They must be a great bunch of people.
Huh?
They are.
There's
they
a
really
poster of Mitsuru Senpai too? The Imperious Queen of Executions.
What's wrong, Yuka-chan? What about Mid-chan?
Oh, it's nothing. I just remembered something that happened during our school trip.
Oh, an execution, huh? Well, I know what that's like.
Do you know what an execution is, Teddy?
Huh? Have you done that to someone before?
Nah, it was done to me. And I see Hammer to repay me for my innocent curiosity. Just remembering it gives me the chilly willies.
I can't even think. I don't remember what happened.
Oh, I can imagine that. Talking to you reminds me of someone I know. There's an idiot in our group, too.
Oh, lucky me! I found Yucatan!
Junpei?
I'm surprised to see the next face. Wait a sec. I had to consider what happened to that copy of Mitsuru Senpai from earlier. He's wearing a baseball uniform for some reason. Could this be another fake? I put some distance between us and knock an arrow.
Hold it right there! I told Junpei to wait for me at the station. What are you doing here?
Well, wouldn't it matter now?
Okay, hey, wait a second!
That's no way to greet your old friend. You're supposed to get emotional. Oh, wait. You another monster, Yukari?
A monster? Me? Wait, so are you the real Junpei?
Ugh, he reeks of sweat. Seriously, can't you have some consideration for the people who have to smell you? He's real.
Huh?
Whoa, aren't you the guy who was on TV earlier? Why are you with Yucatan?
Why? Because I'm Yuka-chan's knight in fuzzy armor, obviously. In other words, we share a pledge of eternal love.
Eternal love?
Yuka-chan, do you know this weirdo with a beardo? Whoever he is, I don't think he's a fake.
Yeah, I know him. You seem energetic as always, Junpei.
Oh, is that what's going on here? Wait, don't be ridiculous. I'm obviously the real me.
I can kind of tell too. Considering how much he's trying to get on my good side, this is probably the real Junpei.
Well, I'm glad you're safe, and sorry, I told you to wait at the station. But then I heard that Mitsuru-senpai and the others are in danger.
Nah, it's cool. I was kind of wandering around too. But wait, they've been captured? Seriously?
Yeah, about that.
I'm a little relieved to be able to meet up with a familiar face. We trade some nostalgic banter while we share what we've learned about what's happening in Inaba. I love to see that. I had, like, I don't know, just their... Yukari and Junpei's dynamic has always been pretty interesting to me. I don't know, like, she's so mean to him, but you know she loves him. I don't know what it is. And I don't mean like a tsundere kind of thing. No, I just mean like they're buddies. They're definitely buddies, man. They're bros. They've been through a lot together. I had my doubts when I heard of how Junpei miraculously ended up in Inaba even before the rest of us. But I guess hold on. Okay, yeah, I had my doubts when I heard of how Junpei miraculously ended up in Inaba before the rest of us. But I guess this is just like him. Just some dumb luck. He barely has a grasp of the situation, and he keeps going on about how cute some girl he met at Juness is. I don't want to hear about this stuff. At least I learned that the persona users of this town are acting on their own during this unusual phenomenon.
What? Junpei, you ran into Rise-chan and Yuki-chan? Were they all right?
He's got Yuki-chan and Yuka-chan.
Yep, totally fine. Man, school chicks these days are really tough. By the way, who are you anyway? Aren't you that, what was it, General Teddy?
He's only been out of school for like a year at this point.
How dare you! It's outrageous that you treat me the same as that faker! I'm the one, the only, the adorable Teddy!
Well, yeah. I don't intend to push too many questions on the poor guy, but Teddy's existence is something of a mystery. What I do know is that he's an Inaba persona user, and he's not an enemy.
The General Teddy from the broadcast appears to be a copy of Teddy here. Teddy's a persona user from this town, and he's looking for his friends.
Huh? You can use a persona? I figured you were nothing but a walking costume.
Grr, how rude! I'm not just an empty suit. I have a persona, and I have something inside, too. Look!
Inside? Teddy suddenly undoes the zipper. Huh? That's removable?
Hello, everyone!
That's a great one! This is Junpei and Yukari.
Whoa, a white guy!
Junpei! Oh, that's hilarious. What's going on here? The sudden appearance of this young kid inside the suit is startling. Actually, even before that.
There really is something inside.
He's like, whoa, a white guy.
I worked hard to grow this body because I wanted to score with a girl. Nice to meet you, Junpei.
Oh my god.
Oh, your Japanese is a little off, though. You make a costume, not grow it. Do you understand? Make, not grow.
Oh my god.
Stop talking like an idiot, Junpei. But wow, I figured you were empty too.
I'm sorry. Did I surprise you, Yuka-chan?
Ugh, this is starting to break my brain. I'm sorry to ask you this once you took it off, but can you just keep your costume on for now?
This is too confusing seeing a regular person.
Oh, but I just came out. Ooh, but this must mean that you like my bear skin better. Ta-da! Look! It's original flavor Teddy again. So don't hold back. Ladies and other ladies, start your snugglings!
Come on, guys, enough playing around. Let's go. We have to hurry and find the others.
Huh? Oh, right.
Go, go, go!
Just when we were about to go inside, Teddy suddenly stops and stands up straight. Could his keen nose really work when he's wearing that costume? Oh wait, if anything, that costume is his real nose, isn't it?
Huh? I'm already picking up on someone. The rest are shadows.
Yeah, I'm not even going to question his sneezing anymore either. Is this someone he mentions related to Misuru Senpai, or Akihiko Senpai, or the others? Teddy runs off, still sneezing. We take a side path to make a detour around the school building and see a gymnasium up ahead. The entrance door is covered by a poster of a boy labeled the Beefcake Emperor. That name is Kanji Tatsumi, isn't it?
Oh, this is Kanji. He loves manly battles and is really good at grabbing people and stabbing things.
When does he stab things?
This poster is giving me bad vibes. I don't want to charge in without a plan and run into this guy. Let's look for another way in, maybe.
Don't be stupid. Someone's here, right? Come on, we're going in.
I make Junpei open the door, despite his protesting. A central area inside the gym is open, though chairs are stacked high up all around, reaching almost to the ceiling. A blonde, well-built young man is standing in the open space, clearly waiting for us. There's no mistaking him. This is Kanji Tatsumi, whose face is on the poster we just saw.
Finally, you showed up!
Hello, boys! I've been waiting forever and ever for you. Especially you, Slugger.
Oh my god.
Just to be clear, you don't know this guy, right?
No! He's got no business calling me out like a designated hitter. Hey, Teddy! That's your friend, right? Why don't you sniff him and see if he's one of those fakes?
See, Junpei's pretty smart. Immediately, he's like, let's see if this is a fake.
I don't have to! That's definitely a fake! If Kanji really liked you, he'd be stuttering and baking you treats instead of talking like that!
Oh, I've got a treat for you. It's in my fists. I can't wait to show it to you. Bring on the ring!
Kanji-kun hollers loudly, and 4 pillars descend surrounding us. Well, I knew this was coming. This is obviously a fake in order to find this someone Teddy was talking about. We'll have to fight our way past this.
All right, you guys go in there and fight him. I'll cheer you on from over here.
To be good.
Don't be a wuss. You're fighting too. Let's deal with this quickly.
You're not going to beat me down that easily. Here we go, damn it!
Alright, who do we want to use? Who do we want to use? Who do we want to use? I'm thinking Teddy just so we can see a special. Dang, I'd much rather fight as Yukari or Junpei, but we'll do Teddy for the special. I don't dislike Teddy. I just like, come on, man. It's Yukari and Junpei. Yeah, let's do Teddy. It's one thing I thought about. I feel like Junpei isn't really dumb as much as he is just goofy. It's something I'm thinking about. One, I'm just comparing to like all like the first guys you meet in a Persona game. Like I wouldn't say he's.
When it counts.
What was it?
Alright, let's shut him up now.
Whoa! Okay, yeah, he's definitely not smart, but I don't think it's fair to call him dumb. He's just more of a goofball than anything, and I find that really interesting. Oh no. Oh, wait, here we go. What? That was the entire reason I chose you. Wow. Teddy's like really strong, I'm noticing. That was disappointing.
That was a good match. I'm glad I could help.
You didn't do anything. I just wanted to. That's disappointing. That was the entire reason
just
I
to be clear,
picked him.
I didn't even want to go in here, all right? So this is all on you guys.
It is. I wanted to see Teddy special, but that's not happening now. The only reason I picked Teddy, as Junpei stumbles through whatever he's trying to say, the fake kanji crumbles and loses its shape. The sparkles of light that it spits out float up through the high ceiling and disappear from view.
Huh? I'm sensing that's someone through there. Junpei, hurry and open this.
Teddy points to a door on the other side of the room, and Junpei quickly rushes over to open it. Huh? Junpei and Teddy might actually make a good team.
Yeah, I'm on it.
When Junpei throws open the door, a wall of thick red fog pours out, clouding my vision. I hear Junpei coughing from within the fog, but I can't see him. Teddy and I stick to the wall until the fog dissipates somewhat. Then we take a peek inside the door.
Huh? This is Escapade.
Yeah. A white spotlight shines across a dark open space. The edge of the light illuminates a raised stage. It looks exactly like the dance floor of the club near Gyokogen High. Gyokogen High. Could this really be Escapade? Oh!
Fuka!
I can't help but, can we use this? We probably can't use it for anything, but just in case. I can't help but call out in shock. A large cross is raised on the center of the stage, and Fuka is hanging from it, just like on that broadcast.
Seriously? Whoa!
Fuchan, I'll save you. I'm a-coming.
Teddy runs to the cross with a surprising turn of speed for somebody with such stubby little legs. We all work together to get Fuka down from the cross, but even though she doesn't appear to be physically injured, she hasn't regained consciousness yet. Still, she's breathing normally and her pulse is steady. Thank goodness. It seems she's not in any danger of dying.
Fuchan, are you okay? Wake up! I'd better give you the breath of life.
Feather dropkick!
Yuka-chan, I was just joking.
This isn't the time for jokes. Fuka, can you hear me? We've come to rescue you.
Did he get her off? I guess.
Are you coming too?
Yukari-chan and Junpei-kun, did you rescue me?
Sorry we're late, but you're gonna be okay now.
Hey, Fuka. It's been a while, huh? And now that we're here, there's nothing to worry about.
Who would do such a thing to Fuchan? I'll never forgive them.
Thank you too, Teddy. But have you seen Mitsuru-senpai? And...
She's really exhausted. You shouldn't try to move for a while. It doesn't look like the others are around here.
We have to rescue them. I couldn't do anything.
According to Fuka, they were captured immediately after they were attacked. Even with Fuka's search ability, she wasn't able to sense anything until right before it happened.
Alright, well, let's let Fuka rest here while we go on. We just have to rescue Akihiko-san and Mitsuru-senpai, right?
We're just gonna leave her.
We can't leave Fuka alone here. What if another fake shows up?
Right, that's what I'm
door?
saying.
Oh, right.
If we leave her alone and another fake person shows up, her life will be in danger for sure. Still, we can't make her walk around with us when she's so exhausted.
Alrighty, I'm volunteering to stay behind.
You will?
Of course you are.
Leave it to me. I can use a persona, and I'm the best at escorting ladies.
Well, if you're that confident, maybe we should leave this to him. I'm counting on you, Sir Teddy. Be her knight.
Junpei pats Teddy on the back. Teddy smiles proudly and gives us a thumbs up. These two are starting to act like they've been partners for years. That could be fun, just the Junpei and Teddy show.
Teddy, are Yukun and the others here too?
Huh. From what Junpei told us, Rise-chan and Yuki-chan left Junes to look for Kanji and Nao-chan. But if they notice what's happened to the school, I'm sure they'll end up here.
I see. If Rise-chan's with them, then there's no need to worry. Yukari-chan, Junpei-kun, please go on ahead and save the others. I'll remain here with Teddy.
Don't screw up, Teddy.
I'll contact you all with my persona once I've recovered a little. Please, just give me a little time.
I raise an eyebrow, but Fuka smiles and tells us that she'll be okay. I read that Teddy fought through the entire case in Inaba too. Oh, I read that Teddy fought through the entire case in Inaba too, so I guess they'll be alright. We leave Fuka in Teddy's care and leave the gym, finally making our way to the school building. Okay. We enter through the main gates and end up in a hallway. The building's interior is shrouded in fog as well. As expected, the visibility inside isn't that good either. We decided that we should head up and find some nearby stairs to go up. Okay, but after climbing a couple of stories, the stairs come to an abrupt end, and we have to find another flight of stairs. A countless number of similar-looking classrooms and hallways appear on this floor, and we can't find a way up at all. The endless hallway is dark, and I hate to say it, but this reminds me of a haunted mansion. Oh yeah, she don't like the scary stuff.
Hey, Junpei! Stop going so far ahead! It's bad enough that I can't really see that far.
Seriously, this hallway goes on forever. You think it's time for a nostalgic replay of Junpei's Believe It or Don't?
Well, why don't they just do everyone's talking about how they can't see through the fog. Like, the investigation team has glasses that they're just not using for whatever reason. Like, that was the entire reason Teddy made them and gave them to you.
What? Hey!
There are many strange things in this world. Imagine, if you will, a boys' baseball team, led by the handsome coach Junpei. What you'll hear next is a true story, a tale of mystery and fear.
Feather punch! Knock it off, you know I hate that ghost story stuff. And when did you start coaching kids?
Ow, will you stop hitting me? Didn't I tell you, I coach a kids team, and I'm surprisingly good at it.
Yeah.
Is that why you reek of sweat? Do you ever wash that shirt?
What kind of slob do you take me for? And you're one to talk. You're wearing some pretty funky clothes yourself.
Tell him, Junpei.
I have a reason for this, jeez. I knew I should have changed.
We continue talking back and forth about this for a while as we proceed, trying to distract ourselves from the creepy atmosphere. Eventually, the hallway ends with a very heavy-looking metal door. Above the door is a sign reading announcement room. Oh, we're going here now.
Dead end, huh? Well, I guess we better go on in through here.
The room behind the door is filled with tons of monitors and sound equipment. This professional-grade equipment isn't what you expect to find in an ordinary school's announcement room. This looks more like a studio and a real TV station.
This is creepy. But maybe this is where General Teddy is making his broadcasts from.
The monitors suddenly flash to life and illuminate the room. Oh, yeah, it's not. What's going on? The screen in front of us is showing us a location that we both recognize.
The Moonlight Bridge.
The gigantic suspension bridge connecting Iwatodai and the man-made Port Island. The camera zooms in on the bridge's main tower. I guess. Another cross identical to the one Fuka had been bound to is on the screen. A figure in white is held on it, with her head drooping down.
Yuka-tan, is that?
I guess we have to save her.
But how? Are we gonna head all the way back to Iwatodai?
There's no reason to worry about things like that. After all, this place is your final destination.
Akihiko. While our eyes are glued to Aigis on the monitor, a familiar voice suddenly comes out from behind us. We turn to see a person standing there with a red cape. Akihiko-senpai? The face. No, that can't be right. Even I started catching on to this. He shakes his fist as if to taunt us, and wears an irritating smirk on his face. This is most likely another fake.
Doesn't it bring back memories? You fought those artificial persona users on that bridge. It was a conflict of burning passion. There was one simple rule. Power decides all. Now, try and fulfill my innermost desire. Bring on the ring!
As he shouts out, the red pillars appear again. We're up against a fake version of Akihiko-senpai this time, huh? Well, this is going to be awkward.
Hey, Yucatan. I know this is a fake Akihiko-san, but isn't that the kind of thing he's normally ranting about?
Maybe, but this isn't the time to talk about stuff like that. We can't lose no matter who we're up against.
Oh, are you on fire, Yucatan? All right, I'm getting pumped too. Let's go for a grand slam.
Yeah. Look at this, so cool. Let's do Junpei. Yeah. All right.
Finally.
Okay. Beat him up. Wait. That's his move? Okay. Yeah. I want to get his special or his instant knockout. Trying to. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Because it's great.
Oh, this macho glory. Perfect swing.
It's a great time.
Whew.
Okay.
That was a really good copy of Akihiko-san, huh? What a fight!
Junpei looks relieved as he watches the fake Akihiko-senpai melt, but something's bothering me. Why did the fake mention that we fought people using artificial personas on that bridge? Is it just coincidence? Crap, this isn't the time to be thinking about things like this. We have to save Aigis.
Wait a second. Hey, Junpei, is that really the Moonlight Bridge in Iwatodai?
It's not like there's any other Moonlight Bridge, is there?
But remember how we found Club Escapade in this school earlier? That might mean...
Club Escapade. I look across the now empty announcement room and spot a white door behind the equipment. I look from it to the monitor and see that the door here resembles the one at the bottom of the tower near Aigis' cross.
Junpei, open that door!
Huh? This? Gotcha.
It's like, is no one capable of opening doors around here? Is Junpei just the muscle? The music! Bingo. It's just as I thought. Somehow this school is connected to the Moonlight Bridge. The wind is blowing normally, and I see the lights of the city. That's a lot. Okay, lights of the city in the distance, making it seem like we really are outside. But considering how absurd this entire situation with this Tartarus wannabe is, this is probably another crazy place created by the enemy. Let's get a quick shot of this, because this is actually a pretty nice shot. I like it. That aside, we're supposed to be in Inaba, but we keep running into places that have connections to ourselves. Even if they're all artificial constructions, there must be some reason why such a complicated trick is being pulled on us.
I'll save you, Aigis. Yucatan, do me a favor and catch her.
Got it. Persona!
Junpei uses his persona to destroy the cross at the top of the bridge's main tower. I summon my own persona and catch Aigis as she falls, and place her gently on the ground. It was a bit rough, but I think it went well. Look at these two teaming up. And in P4's story, he just climbed up the bridge and saved her.
Aigis, are you okay?
Junpei-san and Yukari-san, where am I?
Because Aigis has regained consciousness, we listen to her account of what happened. Then we tell her our side of the story and what we've been through. Aigis doesn't seem as worn out as Fuka, but she's definitely exhausted too. Her expression is dark as she speaks with us, most likely because she feels guilty or being caught. Just like Fuka though, it seems that she has no memories of what happened after the car fell from the road.
I'm sorry. If I'd been better prepared, I would have been able to keep everyone safe.
It's okay, Aigis. That's what we're here for.
Come on,
We're
it's
friends
okay.
before.
We still need to hurry and rescue everyone else, though.
Considering the situation, it would appear we were used as bait to lure you all here. I immediately lost consciousness after falling off the cliff. But I do remember something.
It's okay, Aigis. Most people would lose consciousness after falling off of a cliff.
What's that?
I sensed that someone was close by. That must have been the person who's behind this entire case.
Let me look at something really quick.
The culprit! Aigis, did you see what he looked like?
Oh.
No, Yukari-san. But I did sense something odd about that person. I'm sure that it was a resonance of a plume of dusk. Huh?
What? What's a plume of dusk thing again?
Did he learn about?
Simply put, a plume of dusk is what can grant a heart to machines such as myself.
Does that mean the culprit has a plume of dusk with him?
Oh, right. Machines don't work in the dark hour, so you have to stick these plumes of dusk into them, right?
Then is the perpetrator using a motorcycle or something like Mitsuru Senpai's?
No, that was not the reaction of a plume of dust being loaded into an electronic device. It was obviously the wavelength of a heart like mine.
So, what does that mean? Is the kidnapper a robot like you, I guess?
That is what I cannot figure out. The reading itself was definitely that of a human, after all.
I'm starting to get confused. What's going on here?
I don't get it. A plume of dusk? What's the culprit's objective here? Who is he anyway? We've come this far with our drive to rescue our companions, but could it be that we haven't really made any progress at all? I feel anxiety creep into my mind, and I give myself a light slap to fire myself up again. According to the material from Kikuno-san, there's a high possibility that someone related to Ergo research is involved here. Yeah. It got to the point that it was hypothesized that Shuji Ikusuke himself might be the culprit, and we did see someone resembling him. If we don't keep our spirits high, we'll never find the answers we're looking for. I slapped myself across the face in order to keep myself focused. Jesus, girl.
Thinking about it now won't do us any
Need to
good.
relax.
Let's make sure everyone's rescued before we discuss it anymore. Don't worry, there's no way we can lose against most enemies as long as we stick together.
Most enemies.
Yukari-san. Thank you. You're absolutely correct.
All right, let's go then. But, which way?
As usual, Junpei mumbles like an idiot and we sigh. Just after that, a familiar sensation runs through us, and Fuka's voice echoes through our minds. This feeling is how Fuka communicates with us using her persona.
You hear me? Yukari-chan, Junpei-kun, can you hear me?
Fuka, are you okay now?
Fuka!
Yukari-chan, thank goodness. Teddy is helping me to strengthen my search ability. I had a vague idea of where you're all located, but I didn't have the strength to communicate with you on my own.
Look at Teddy. When Teddy sneezes, it cuts through my head like a knife. Hey, aren't there any volume controls? My inner ears are ringing.
Fu-chan, my nose is at its limit.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep this short. I sense Labras near you, Yukari-chan. I think Yukun and his friends are with her too. But I sense something large there too. It's possible that they're in combat.
Uh-oh.
My sister is here? Where is she? Directly ahead of where you are. You should be able to reach them in no time.
Directly ahead. Ike is just gonna go darting. I look to the other end of the Moonlight Bridge and see another door there. That might lead us back to the school building.
We'll head there immediately as well. Please be...
Communication cuts off. Our heads are still ringing from Teddy's nasal explosiveness, but now's not the time to be bothered by such things.
There's a door on the other side. That must be it.
Okay, let's go! Will you be alright, Igus?
My systems are not all at standard parameters, but they are steadily recovering.
Okay. Ooh, that's a good shot too. Ooh, I really like that shot too. That's a really good shot too. Oh, that's so good. Oh. The squad. And the music. We nod to one another and begin running across the Moonlight Bridge. Because the handrails and bridge grinders are twisted oddly, the roadway is wavy as well, making it hard to make progress on. The fog is thinner out here than inside the building, and the green light of the moon casts our shadows on the ground.
This kind of brings back a lot of memories, doesn't it?
It does!
Kind of like reliving a page from our youth, isn't it?
It does! I love it.
Don't be ridiculous. There's no way it would all fit on a single page.
I agree. This place is deeply important to me. It's also where everything started.
Yeah.
I cannot let my feelings from that time go to waste. That is why we cannot yield, no matter what.
We want what we want to protect, and being unable to yield. Memories of similar feelings come flooding back to me. We all made choices back then and took control over the time we have now. For the sake of that, we can't allow ourselves to lose here. Squad! To be continued. Yeah, see, that's a great spot to do to be continued. Okay, let's see what's next. What happens now? Okay, we're playing as Labras. Alright, let me double check. A couple, where it all began, reminiscing. Okay, how much more do we have here? Yeah, this is just a long way. Well, I guess that means, actually, hold on. How far do you have to go before you start connecting to everybody else? Oh no, we're just done. So I guess they're going to meet up with them later on. So somewhere down over here. And then something's going on here. So it's probably like, oh, Margaret. Okay. Okay. Well, we're a little past the halfway point, though, so that's cool. All right, let's go ahead. What time is it? Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Plenty of time. What's this? Revived. Revived Insanity. Who all is here? Oh, they have a whole squad on them. Goodness. Okay. I'll move on.
Shuji Ikutsuki.
Oh yeah, I forgot. They just ran to him. This room, the Akihiko-san called the entrance of hell. Koromaru-san remains in a cautious posture and waits to see what the person who just entered the room will do. Akihiko-san pales, and Ken-kun stands frozen next to me.
Ah, Akihiko and Ken. It's been a while. Are you enjoying this?
Freaking.
You! So you were the one behind this after all.
Now don't glare at me like that. This is the perfect place for our reunion. It was quite troublesome to prepare.
This freaking dude. I don't even know if it actually is him or it's a shadow or what, but like, yo. He didn't even show up at all in episode P4.
The one you're taking great pains to find will be the one giving you great pains. Or something like that.
Shuji Ikutsuki. The newcomer continues speaking without waiting for us to respond.
We're finally reunited, and I don't even rate a hello? Or do you not want to speak to someone you killed? Is that it?
Don't even play.
Huh?
Don't even play.
Killed?
Don't even play.
Ah, you must be the 5th generation weapon Labras. Poor thing. Didn't they tell you? That's right. They killed me. Of course, since I'm standing right here, I guess they almost killed me would be more precise.
That's ridiculous! You're the one who lied to us and tried to kill us!
Calm down, Ken. He destroyed himself. He can't possibly still be alive. Who are you really?
Oh, how cruel. Here I am, talking right before your eyes, and you still won't believe it.
Kind of hard to believe when we saw you just fall off of the edge of glory.
Why don't we ask the three who just arrived what they think of this?
I forgot P4's here too. Wait, I think, okay, we hear footsteps approaching from behind us. To turn around to see, oh, okay, Yukari-san, Junpei-san, Aiga's tumble. Oh crap! Everyone's gonna see them. They were just meet up right now. That was way faster than I thought. Just like Ken-kun and Akihiko-san, they're at a loss for words when confronted with the person standing in the center of the room.
Ikutsuki! No way!
How are you?
Though the two of them are surprised, Aigas looks over at me. That's right, we can tell.
Don't be fooled, everyone.
Yeah.
I can feel it. What's standing there is...
Indeed, that is not Ikutsuki-san. He's a fake, created by a shadow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's gotta be a fake. So I'm sitting here like, homeboy, he went right off the edge. Like, he did.
Just a foolish trick. That's what I thought.
Ah, well, you're a piece of junk, but you have a good nose, huh? You could have let me play around for a little while longer.
Oh, okay. I was like, he's just gone. But no. With a sudden change in mannerism and a few muttered words, the thing taking on Shuji Ikutsuki's appearance crumbles. Behind the melting figure stands another person who had not been there a moment ago. He appears to be a young man, around the same age as Yukun and his friends. What appears to be a Yasagami High uniform is tied around his waist. Oh, it's tied around his waist. That's why I never saw this. So they're looking at... Okay. So we were close. Okay. And it only goes from, like, the belly button up, so you don't see anything below that. What could this mean? Is he another student at the school? A pair of scars crosses his face. Ooh, this song. I like this song. Okay. A pair of scars crosses his face, and he smirks while toying with the two swords he carries at his waist.
Who are you?
So everybody connected to Kirijo's here, huh?
That's good.
The looks on your faces are hilarious. You talk the big talk, but deep down, you were totally freaking out over old Ikutsuki-chan. I couldn't see your faces in person last time, though. You remember, don't you? It was when I took control of that scrap like the puppet it is.
You were behind the abduction of Labras then.
Yeah, it was a crazy performance, huh? That weapon took a lot of whipping. You need an introduction or something? My name's Sho Minazuki, and I'm behind all this. Welcome to my world, Kirijo lackeys.
Sho Minazuki?
Sho Minazuki. That name sounds familiar. It was in the data that Kikuno-san gave me before we descended on this town. A name from Shuji Ikutsuki's files. It seems this young man has a connection to Ergo research after all.
What is the meaning of this? What are you setting us all up like this for?
Huh? What are you whining about, you little shit? I was letting you have some fun. It's a little entertainment. Oh, I guess I do have a score to settle with you. Ikutsuki was my dad, after all.
Dad? That's impossible.
Yeah, like, how drunk was she?
You're lying! He didn't have any kids!
Doesn't matter. I'm still gonna kill you all.
The young man draws his sword, and the light glints off him. His eyes gleam with glee, the mania of madness. So this man, he's the one behind this entire case.
Toying with people and hurting them like this. What are you trying to accomplish?
Huh?
I've had enough. If you're hurting from your dad being killed, I get that. But is this the only way you can deal with it?
Labrys.
Mitsuo-san's people are risking their lives to try to end this tragedy themselves. They're doing their best to take responsibility for what happened. And I already know that your Ikutsuki guy lied to Mitsuo-san, betrayed them, and...
Shut up, you goddamn puppet! You've never even met him, so enough with your shit! Or what? You gonna lecture me like you're a real person? What a joke.
You bastard!
But don't get the wrong idea now. I already told you that I don't give two shits about Ikutsuki. He used me and threw me away, that asshole. It doesn't matter. See, all you bastards are in my way. Every single living thing is in my way. Every goddamn thing!
What are you talking about? That's just insane!
I don't even remember the dude's beef.
It's this world that's insane. All this bullshit about the power of friendship and close bonds and whatever. It's a pile of garbage. Trash! Bastards, die! Just go away forever, goddammit! I'll get rid of every last one of you. I'll annihilate you along with this entire world!
My head hurts. I wonder why. I sense a resonance of a plume of dust from the young man, and it's giving off emotion. Hatred? No. Sadness? He wants the world, but at the same time rejects it. This intense mixture of solitude with despair and yearning. I felt this.
What? You know this emotion.
Labrys?
He doesn't truly hate the world. What he really feels is... Labrys-san, look out!
Don't get wrecked. Uh-oh. Koromaru tackles me and I fall sideways. It's like when Donkey Kong punches Diddy Kong in subspace in this area to save him. A giant knife is vibrating the floor where I had been standing only seconds ago.
Don't say another word, you failure. What a drag. I'm tired of this. Well, I've already got enough persona fragments anyway.
Persona fragments? Wait, do you mean...
Persona fragments. Those are the same words General Teddy used earlier. The young man calling himself the mastermind behind all this. The fakes whose sole purpose was to fight us. The flakes of light emerging from the defeated shadows. All those now make sense to me. Most likely the rest of us are feeling the same way. Sho was gathering persona fragments by making us fight our doubles. The moment we all reach that conclusion, Sho pulls out a small box and holds it before us.
So it's time to get the real show started. Here's a question for you. What do you think this is?
Persona fragments?
That's...
Oh, what the heck is that?
Is that the remote Ikutsuki was using when he controlled Aigis?
Oh!
No. Stop him!
Too late. Activating the anti-shadow suppression weapon, Labrys!
I feel a sudden snap within me. Suddenly, I lose control over my entire body. At the same time, my consciousness begins to fade, as if I'm being painted over by someone else or something else. It's that infernal device that took over my body and forced me to hurt the others, just like the other day. It gnaws away at my mechanical body, and all my self-control begins to slip away.
Labrys!
Labrys!
This is fun! Oh, by the way, I didn't stick a device in it or anything to do this. A weapon is there to be controlled, so, of course, there's a remote control. It's been built into that thing from the very beginning. I told you I'd destroy everything, right? Friendship, what a joke. One push of a button, and it all means nothing!
He sounds lonely.
Sister, please pull yourself together.
I scream internally at myself to stop, but my arm swings my axe and Aigis sends her flying away. Dang.
Aigis!
Now!
Where were you?
time.
It didn't work.
That's not good enough. Damn it!
Koromaru-san leaves the show and tries to snatch the box away from him. Yukon and his friends follow. The show deals with them all with a single strike. This boy is strong.
Not one of you's coming to help, huh? You couldn't anyway. My remote controller's more of a remote control-her. Kidding! Now, Lapras, kill the scion of Kirito first. You specialize in tearing apart your companions, right?
Shell jumps back to a safe distance, then sends me in order to do just that. My legs move against my will and send me towards the crucified Mitsuru-san.
No! No, I'm not your puppet! I have a heart of my own!
A heart? Like I give a crap. You want me to erase all that too, then?
He manipulates the small box again with a raucous laugh. Did I say that right? I don't know. I'm not sure. The power restraining me intensifies, and I can feel myself slipping away against the torrent of commands blasting into my mind. The blade of my axe is against the cross Mitsuru-san is bound to.
Stop! 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 Please! No!
Lapras! Damn it, you son of a bitch! If it's tough for you to hurt your companions, then I'll blast your consciousness into nothing! So hurry up and tell them!
Even more everything's fading out. Okay, even more forceful command overtakes me. Mitsuru-san, Yukon, Kenko, Yukari-san, Chie, everyone. I try desperately. I'm not gonna be able to see this. I desperately try to hold on to my thoughts, but it's mercilessly torn away. I lose all feeling of the weight of my axe in my hands, and my vision begins to waver. This isn't good. I'm going to destroy those I hold dear again.
Lapras, don't give up. Believe in yourself.
The echo. It's getting worse. Oh, it just pops out. Okay. The last thing I see through my fading consciousness is Yukon. I don't want to feel this way ever again. I don't want to give up. I won't. I will burn Madrid. And just like that, a sound rings out and darkness envelops me. Did my consciousness shut off? No. Even in the darkness, I'm still awake. Oh, she gonna fight herself inside her and everything? Whose voice is that? I hear a familiar laugh at the distance. I can't see who it is, but I know that voice.
Buns? A heart? What a lame ass! Just like always. You're the other me. That's right.
Internal battle.
I'm you. I'm the you within yourself that you keep a lid on.
I become terribly confused in the darkness. My shadow, that existence that should have melted away and become part of me when I accepted it. She stands before me, looking exactly the same as she did before.
I don't think you really understand. Well, I'm in a good mood, so I'll make an exception and tell you. Your body is special. You have two memory banks. One for yourself, another, a black box that would allow you to absorb the memories of the other Lapras units when you killed them and took their name. It was such a surprise. Thanks to that, even after I became one with you, my personality was preserved in it.
Wow.
Ah, this is amazing. It's pounding with the resonations of the plume of dust.
She gazes upward with an ecstatic expression, then looks to me and seductively licks her lips.
I've been waiting all this time for your will to weaken. And now this body is finally mine! What? It's about time you ended this. Believe in your friends? Look where that got you. Am I right? Don't you hate him? Don't you want to destroy him? Enough of this bullshit about bonds and camaraderie. All you have to do is destroy everything. Put that gigantic axe on your back to use.
Huh? What?
Lapras!
Hey, you piece of junk! Can't you follow the simplest order properly?
Oh.
Follow orders.
How broken are you? I messed up. My bad.
That voice.
This would sting your ass, you punk kid. As if I'd listen to whatever crap you ordered me to do.
Lapras?
I can just do
Wow.
whatever I want. That includes whiny rats like you, who try to get in my way and order me around.
You piece of junk! You call me a brat, but you're no different! I mean, what the hell are you?
Can it, brat?
Nobody cares about what you have to say, show.
Lapras has turned into a really bad girl.
What?
That's Labras's shadow. I thought she had disappeared.
The explosion of emotions has pushed my consciousness back to the surface. The darkness disappears and my vision returns. But still, I can't will my limbs to follow my commands. I'm not in control of myself, but the other me is. The emotions running wild within me are out of my control, and my body won't accept my commands.
Crap! So wiping out the rational mind made its true self show up? Goddamn shitty robot, it's completely useless!
What the crap, brat? Come at me! Come, Persona! Asterius!
Seriously? She can even summon that cow monster from before? Wait, did she just call it her persona?
Hmm.
You little... What the hell's going on here?
So are we playing Shadow Lapras now?
What'd you expect, Ariadne? That silly little thing isn't worthy of being my partner.
Oh, dang. A giant bull, Asterius roars. Or the giant bull Asterius roars. Shell, now facing the full wrath of my shadow's uninhibited urge to kill, draws a sword with an almost annoyed sneer.
Better watch out. I'm no ordinary shadow. I'm finally free. Free to wreak as much havoc as I want.
Are we fighting like show? Or like what's happening? What are we doing? Yeah, I guess we're fighting show. Shadow Lapras. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Finally.
Before we do that, I want to see. Let's just go ahead and I just missed it completely.
Bastard! Whoa!
There we go.
Still up!
Look how strong! Look at how strong! Oh my god! I'm trying to see her her thing.
I see ya!
Here, hit me.
What's the matter?
I'll
What's
make
the
you
matter?
cry!
What's the matter?
I'll make you cry!
Oh,
What's the matter?
one more.
What's the matter?
Okay. That's not what I wanted. Wait. Not what I wanted. He got in the way. It's so annoying. She was too strong. I didn't realize how low his health was already. Only I just... Dang, I wasn't even trying.
Shit! You broke the goddamn remote! What the hell are you, damn it?
Oh, what's wrong, little boy? Don't tell me you're done already. I'm not even close to being satisfied.
Is that the real Lapras?
No. That's her suppressed emotions running wild. That show guy brought this on himself. He couldn't have known something like this would happen with Labras's memories.
But this is bad.
Yeah. She was already a handful when we all went up against her. This is gonna be even worse now. Damn it.
I guess I should put an end to you now. How do you want it? Alright. You wanted me to tear you apart, didn't you?
You monster. Try it if you can. You're not worth my time, and I don't care anymore. I'll do everything in my power to destroy you! Stop, Labras! You've done enough!
Don't do it! He's not worth it!
Out of my way, you bastards. I don't need
He's not worth anything, actually.
from last time.
No! If you're seriously gonna do this, then you've gotta get past us!
What are you doing? It's too dangerous! Get away from her!
You think that's gonna work on them?
I'm sorry, Akihiko-san, but we can't back down from this.
We're Labras's friends! We could never let her accept this fate!
We're not sticking up for this guy, but we'll never let one of our friends become a murderer!
I'm thinking about something that happened in Persona 4.
She put her weapon down.
This is more garbage. Do whatever you want, you idiots.
This place.
Okay.
What's happened to me?
First it sounded like the game just shut off. Oh man.
You.
I've had enough of this shit. I'm not dealing with it anymore.
Huh? You're giving control of my body back to me?
You're the one who likes playing house.
The darkness returns, and she, how do you say that? Brusquely? I don't even think I said that. I need to learn. Hold on. I'm teaching myself right now. Wait a second. Because that is not a word that is used often. Briskly. That's how you... Wait a minute. That's how you spell it? Hold on. Wait. Breast. Okay, briskly. Okay. Oh crap. Go back. Okay, briskly. Okay. Okay, never mind. You know, that's how you spell it. Wow! Now I know. But anyway, and she briskly turns her back to me. Silence fills the area for a moment. Then I suddenly realized something. She used a persona a moment ago. It's true that she looked and acted the same as when she was a true shadow. But I could tell she was, I was fighting with the controlled powers of her persona just now. It may sound the same, but it's different. That wasn't a shadow running berserk. Because I accepted myself, I was able to attain a persona. Maybe the same could be said about...
You were actually... You did that to help me. Thank you.
Shut up. Just take over for me already. Oh, and...
The other me before me mothers something. The other me before me mothers something. They could have said it different. I can't hear what she says, but I could tell what it was she wanted to say. Yeah, don't worry. You're me, and I'm you. You do remember what I feel, huh? She is always sleeping inside of me, even though she had forcefully taken over my body. I feel a kind of relief. Okay.
Labras, are you alright?
Labras. I sense myself returning to the real world, as if the familiar voices are guiding me back. My vision slowly brightens.
Yu-kun? Everyone.
She's back to herself?
Yeah, I remember. My other half saved me, and everyone else brought me back to myself. And with that, I look over towards the young man before me. There's an unmistakable reaction of a plume of dust coming from within him. That plume of dust conveys an intense message to me. Now that I've been reunited with the other me hidden in the darkness of my mind, I know for certain what it's conveying.
You're actually lonely deep down, aren't you? You don't like being alone.
Labras?
Now what? Are you even more broken now? You think I'm lonely? If you're that mixed up, maybe destroying you would be doing you a favor.
Now he sounds lonely.
I was like you once. You just haven't realized what's in your heart. It's 'cause no one ever accepted you for who you are.
Huh? Labras, what are you saying? That guy...
I know, but I understand his feelings too. He was raised by this Akutsuki guy, but when Akutsuki died, he was just thrown out into the world. You can't bear to live in this world, so you want to tear it down around you. But isn't that just something you're telling yourself? Even I found a home with Mitsuru-san and them. If you just opened up your heart, you could live in this world. You could have friends.
Shut up.
Oh, the music.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! What the hell are you yapping about, you stupid puppet?
His fit of anger cuts off suddenly, and he falls unnaturally silent. Did he faint? We look around at each other in confusion when his drooping head slowly rises, with his crimson eyes staring fixedly at us.
What is this? My legs!
My legs?
I can't... Not this power again!
Damn it! This can't be...
This power...
I can't move, and it's not just me this time. Everyone seems to be held in place due to some power. The young man slowly and calmly looks over all of us. His eyes and cross-shaped scar between them gleam red, like a silently burning flame.
Stop putting useless ideas in his head. Do you intend to destroy him?
You're...
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Minazuki. Sho Minazuki. I am the one who will grant this boy his wish.
What happened to this guy? He seems completely different now.
Wait, I sense the plume of dusk. Who are you?
I have no need to explain. This boy yearned for me, and I awakened within him. That is all.
That's it. That's all that happened. A moment ago, the young man had been increasingly agitated, shouting like a child, having a temper tantrum. All of a sudden, he's calm and speaks with a measured tone.
Whatever you're doing to us, is this another of your powers?
Oh, don't get me wrong. This power doesn't belong to me. I'm only borrowing it.
Borrowing?
The place is shaking. This isn't good.
Uh-oh.
The building's creaking.
We're in trouble.
It's about time everything was ready. This is all thanks to you, so thank you. I have gathered enough persona fragments.
What was all this fighting for? What are you going to do?
It's simple. I borrowed power to envelop this town in red fog and make you fight against your fates. It was all to carve off of your personas.
Carving our personas?
That's right. Our bait truly came in handy. All that's left is to awaken that thing.
Okay. Hey, Amaterasu, thanks for the 15 rings. How are you, dude? It's good to see you. You doing well? Eating, taking care of yourself?
So it's like we thought. This town feels like it's in the dark hour. And there's a tower similar to Tartarus. You're going to try to awaken death, just like Ikutsuki.
Not precisely. What I'm trying to awaken
I do
is not the
appreciate
same
you.
thing you fought against.
Yeah, you know, I do appreciate you, Amaterasu. You're always here helping out, modding and stuff, on doing moderator stuff for the channel, and you're always cheering bits. I appreciate that very much. You're very kind, because you don't have to do that at all, but I highly do appreciate it. It's really kind of you. Something like that.
I will grant this boy his wish and create his world.
This boy, his world. He speaks as if he's talking about someone else. The way he's speaking and staring at us is completely different from how he'd been only a moment ago, as if he's a completely different person. Wait, a different person? Could it be?
Damn it. If only I could move.
Oh, then what are you doing? If you don't mind me asking.
There were still some finishing touches that must be made. You're free to come after me, but your missing friends are in danger. It would be wiser to go and rescue them.
The young man who called himself Minaski leaps away with inhuman agility. Landing in front of the giant door, after glancing back at us, he turns away and calmly leaves the room. At that moment, the mysterious power that kept us frozen stops, and we finally regain control over our bodies. Wait! I call out in a fruitless attempt to pursue him before another presence shows up on my radar. It's not one of my friends. It's... Oh crap. That's so random, just Yukiko. Oh, what was that? Your computer is very loud right now? Oh, no, I was asking what were you doing? Or talking about before then. Oh, no, I was saying I appreciate you because you're always moderating on the channel and you're always cheering bits. You don't have to do any of that, but I highly appreciate that. And I was saying, I appreciate you, Amaterasu. Thank you. Really, I mean it though, dude. Thanks. But I was also asking what it was you were doing, but I was just curious.
Yukiko?
If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine too.
No, that's a fake Yukiko-san.
Yeah, look at them eyes. When did she ever look like that?
It's not just her. What have Rise and Naoto been up to? Minazuki just said that they're in danger.
Yeah.
Now,
Bring on the ring. Ooh, Piplup. I like Piplup. I don't like Don's Piplup from the anime. No, screw that Piplup. Literally, all other Piplups are great, though. It's funny, though. Actually, I like Dawn. She's pretty cool. She's actually really cool. I like Dawn. I don't like her Piplup, though. When the fake right raises his arm, the usual red pillars descend and form barriers around us. No, I won't be able to pursue Minazuki now. You just been inside a bunch. Anything is getting to you. Oh, I hear it. You know, you can go outside even though you love being inside. Yeah, I mean, we still need to go outside sometimes. Like, we need vitamin D. Like, the bodies need sunlight sometimes. That was something I was actually talking about with a friend today, to where a lot of people don't. I'm not saying that's you in particular. I just mean, like, I've noticed that a lot of people don't realize, like, you can still go outside and do stuff. Like, they just don't want you around a whole bunch of people. That's literally it. They just don't want you around a lot of people. They want the social distance. Like, you can still go outside and do things. Just don't be getting all close to everybody. One of my favorite tweets I've seen was somebody said, "I love masks. I can't believe I just let y'all breathe on me before." I'm like, when you put it that way, masks are pretty dope. Even though I love being outside or inside. Oh yeah, I know, but I don't have many things to do outside. I say you don't have to do much. It's like chill out on the porch or something. That's really all it's gotta be. You can just bask in the sun. Yeah. That sounds really nice right now. Oh my gosh. That sounds great right now. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. Just kind of like go outside, just lay in the sun and just chill. That'd be nice. I don't know. I'll see. I'll try to. I won't be able to pursue Minazuki now. Oh, that reminds me of something too. That when I was at a con, that had been over a year ago now, I think. Yeah, that had been like almost a year and a half ago. I think I was at a con, and there was this group that had a table called their group is called Cosplay for Hope. I don't know what all they're on, but I know they're on Facebook. They're really cool people, and I love to meet them again because they were cool people. But Cosplay for Hope, that's a group that excuse me. This is a group, and they're all about like suicide prevention and awareness and everything. I think like a lot of the members, if not all the members, at least a lot of the members in the group, they all lost somebody to suicide. But they talk about like different things and stuff related to the issue. But they're all really cool people. But one of them is, if I remember right, one of them was like a therapist, and they talked about how one thing they thought was really frustrating is how you have like a lot of people tell people like, oh, you gotta stop getting off video games and everything. They're all bad. They're not helping you and everything. They're like, that's far from the truth. She said she had one patient who was just talking about how they were feeling depressed all the time and stuff like that. Like they play and then and they've been through different doctors and therapists before, but she asked the patient, she was just like, do you play any games and everything? Would you have any game consoles? She was like, yeah, I have a Nintendo Switch. And she was like, okay, then I want you to just take your Switch and go outside and sit on the porch. And the page is like, you're not saying I have to stop playing games? Like, no, because that's what they're used to hearing. Everyone's telling them they gotta stop playing games. But she was like, no, you don't have to stop playing games. You just need to get some vitamin D. Like, that's literally all it is. But I'm sorry, I know that's not necessarily the issue that you're having. I'm interested, or maybe it is. I don't know. But I'm sorry if I'm coming off that way. It just made me think about that. But I just thought it was really cool just listening to her talk about this stuff. And I just remember that particular story that she told me, and I don't know how it all works, like how therapy and depression and everything, but I thought it was really interesting how that was such a simple solution for this particular person. And again, like I'm not going to generalize at all, but I know every person has a different situation, but for this particular person, I thought it was just interesting how like you had like the simplest solution, but beforehand, like, you just had other people just, like, making it more difficult than what it really is. In some cases, making it worse. But I just thought it was a really interesting story. And that was all. That's it. Oh, yeah, Naruto and Risei, no! The Cross and his friends are moving, okay. Yeah, that's right. Misuru was still on the cross. How come no one will get her down? I just thought about that. First of all, she got like stabbed in the side yesterday, and she's losing consciousness. She's just bleeding out, unconscious. And during this whole time, we not only fought. Who did we fight? Well, we saw freaking Chairman, and then Shadow Labyrinth comes out and beats up Sho, and then Shadow Sho comes out and talks to her for a bit, and he just leaves, and now Shadow Yukiko shows up. Like, Misuru is going to die. This isn't good. We need to do something about this. We have no idea what kind of problems Naoto-kun and the others who aren't here are facing right now either. That's right, we haven't seen them since Junpei left. In any case, we have to hurry after Shokun as quickly as possible, rescue the others, and put this case to rest. Not necessarily in that order. Yeah, sure, like, let's beat up Shadow Yukiko, get to Misuru, and then rescue the others. You know? Koromaru, bite him. Why can't they be a team? Labrys and Koromaru. I like that. That'd be nice. Reminds me of Snowy. I pull my ass from my back and turn around in reaction to Koromaru-san's bark. I found a place for myself. Among the shadow operatives, they're my comrades, and they feel the same for me as I do for them. They line up beside me. Oh, they stand fight side by side. That's right. I'm not alone anymore. Ooh, God. Okay. Ooh, Lord. I was not expecting all these people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. Let's do Aegis because I want to try to see. I want to make an attempt to see Aegis's her instant knockout. So we're gonna try Aegis. That's a lot of people to choose from. Like, my goodness. And that's not even everyone who's there. Because Yosuke, Chi, and Hugh are there also. Ugh.
Final.
I don't know how to be big sister, but let's do your best. Oh. I gotta hear all the stuff they say, man. I would love to just listen to all the stuff they say because that's great. I love the unique voice clips they all have. Okay, could you like stop? If you don't stop, you freaking zoning little. Okay. Oh, I tried blocking. Counter.
Wait! Stop it!
Okay.
Stop!
I failed. Severe, you will not run. Damage. Severe.
I'm trying to do it. Why? She's burning my dread.
Heavy damage.
Can she not do it? Like, why? It's gotta be in midair. That's stupid. God.
Severe impact. Heavy final sequence.
Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? It's gotta be in midair. I hate. Yeah, we're doing it again. This is so dumb. Why does hers have to be in midair? I don't understand. Why does hers have to be? That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Yeah, I guess it's definitely not gonna be somebody I'm making. For that one thing, that's just, it's probably nothing. In fact, it probably makes things better. I don't know. But I'm a filthy casual, so that's just dumb to me. One more thing I gotta remember. Oh, you can't do this whenever now. Gotta have at least 100 SP. Oh, and you gotta be in the air. And you gotta be on your own free will. You can't have someone knock you into the air.
Damage.
Wait! Stop!
Girl.
Final sequence.
Yeah!
Okay.
Palladian numbers set.
This is all I want. This is literally all I wanted. That's it.
I'm overheated.
Oh, I forgot. Okay, wow, this was not worth it. I literally could have used anybody else. I've seen this one before. Wow. I just died for no reason. I struggled for no reason. Okay. We don't even give the fallen shadow a second glance as we rush into where Mitsuru-san is hanging on the cross. The sturdy lock gives us some trouble, but we finally manage to get Mitsuru-san down and the atmosphere among us becomes more cheerful. Though Mitsuru-san was quite disabled, she quickly regains consciousness. Oh.
Labris. Everyone.
Music. Mitsuru-san looks relieved for a moment after seeing our faces, but she seems to have quickly reached an understanding. Her expression quickly turns meek as she apologizes to us.
I'm sorry. My judgment was flawed. I'm responsible for all of this.
Geez, there you go again with that stuff. Still, I'm really glad you're okay.
She's so dramatic.
Thank you. It's all thanks to you.
Oh, Fuka's safe too. She's headed this way from somewhere else right now, though.
I see you managed to find Yukari-san, Junpei-san.
Hey, Ken? Man, you've grown. I mean, of course I did. It's all going according to plan.
But I heard that you fell asleep on your train and ended up here by accident.
You never change, do you?
It seems that the auxiliary staff, like Hikari-san, haven't seen Mitsuru-san and Akihiko-san in a while, so they have sentimental expressions as they greet each other. The stiff look on Mitsuru-san's face slowly begins to melt away. I was worried about Yukon and his friends after they were hurt, but they seem to be recovering as well. I'm so glad. Yukon and the others approach me.
Labris! I'm so glad you came. I thought we were done for.
That was so loud, Chie. That was funny. Everyone just like all calm, pretty cool and everything. They're like, oh, it's good to see each other. Then Lapras! That was funny. She is great though.
I thought you turned into your shadow for a moment back there. What was that all about?
I don't know, but I guess my shadow's been within me all this time, watching everything I've seen. And I think she's changing too, even if only little by little. And it was all of you who brought me back.
The power of friendship.
You really did help us. Thank you.
Yeah. Teddy. As I'm conversing with everyone from Inaba, I hear some distinctive footsteps. I look towards them to see two shapes running in from beyond the fog. Like, how do you make that sound? Yeah, I'm curious, like, how do you make all these distinct sounds, just like in anything, especially in video games, where all these sounds, like, you recognize these sounds, like, who came up with these sounds? How did they make them? I want to know. But then they're probably not allowed to talk about that, because then it'd probably be copyright and stuff or something. I don't know. It's Fuka-san and Teddy. It'll be reassuring to have Fuka-san with us, since she's great at supporting us with new information. I bet Teddy will help us too. Say things like, how he's my knight. I can't help but smile when I hear their voices calling to me.
Lammy-chan! Thank goodness! I was so worried about you!
Lapras, you came to save us, right? Thank you.
Whoa, he really is a talking costume. You're not General Teddy, right?
Don't get mad.
Of course I'm not! Look at my fur! It's completely different! It's 100% genuine teddy fur!
Okay. Dog.
Koromaru-san says that his is 100% genuine dog fur.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's a dog.
Hey, what kind of fur is your coat made of, Mitsuru-san?
This? Kikuno bought this coat, so... No, let us save the discussion of fur for later.
Dang, man, now we'll never know. Mitsuru-san walks towards Yukon and his friends. Seeing the leaders of the Shadow Operatives and investigation team together like this makes me proud. These two people saved me and gave me a place to belong. I want to fight for these people, and that will help me get stronger. Having friends and comrades is truly wonderful. That's what I think.
Narukami, I must thank you. It seems we're once again indebted to you.
No, I have to apologize for breaking my promise to you. Your people have helped us out too.
Dude, nobody believed that you were gonna actually stay put.
That's fine. You helped me remember something important.
And besides, even if you didn't, they'd all be dead now.
We did?
That's right. Trying to keep danger and death at a distance only results in putting life at a remove as well. I knew this when I established the Shadow Operatives, but it seems that I became too focused on thinking only about the present.
Mitsuru-san.
Allow me to ask for your help now, Narukami. I'd like you and your friends to cooperate with us. We need your assistance to solve this case.
Do I really need to answer that? Of course we'll protect Inaba.
Yeah, it's their home. Yuka looks straight into Mitsuru-san's eyes as he answers. Seeing his sincere resolve, Mitsuru-san nods cheerfully. Yukon's friends are all smiling too, as if they're agreeing to gladly take on anything that comes their way. Yeah, the real ones. Investigation team. What?
By the way, why don't we all compare what we know about the situation?
That's a good idea, Ken.
Oh, you're on the ball, Ken. I was just about to suggest that myself. Yep.
Yeah, right. You're just trying to claim his idea. I mean, seriously. How lame do you have to be to try and steal credit from someone so much younger?
He's saying steal the credit from the kid. Junpei. Dude, he's silly, man. We each describe what we've experienced up to this point. Once we have a grasp of that, the topic of our conversation obviously shifted to Sho Minazuki.
Who in the world is that Sho kid? Didn't he say something about Akutsuki being his dad?
This Persona 3 music, the young man stated that he was the mastermind behind the recent events here in Inaba. He also said that he had Shuji Akutsuki's father, Akutsuki's son. But the file that was given by Kikuno-san clearly said that Ikusuke had no family.
Well, presumably he had a life before he was the chairman of Gekkokan High. Couldn't he have had a child during that time?
No, Ikutsuki had no family, let alone a child. The only things on his mind were his experiments and the fall.
The fall.
Yeesh, so he was a mad scientist? Oh, don't tell me he was doing human experiments too.
Well, we just had to deal with one of them.
Yes, he gathered orphans from different areas and performed inhumane research on them to try to artificially induce their personas.
Yo, that's freaking wild, though.
Whoa, seriously? That's messed up.
That's wild, but it's very... That's wild.
Even after Ergo Research was disbanded, it seems Ikutsuki stole the research data and continued performing such experiments personally. One of those test subjects was named Sho Minazuki. The records state that he was the youngest of the test subjects.
It was like the youngest or something.
An orphan, huh? Did Ikutsuki adopt him?
He stole him.
No, Sho Minazuki was nothing more than a favorite subject to Ikutsuki.
Test subject? But he's a person. How could he do such a horrible thing?
He's a bad guy.
The Kirijo group of the time was an evil place, suffused with his arrogance. It isn't hard to imagine how he was treated with Ikutsuki in charge. Minazuki was raised in a solitary environment, never interacting with anyone. I suspect his experiences from that time greatly affected the development of Minazuki's current personality.
So that's why he said Ikutsuki was his dad. And he told bad jokes like Ikutsuki, too. Hey, that reminds me. In the middle there, he suddenly seemed like a different person. What was that all about?
We all noticed that. It was so sudden how his personality just switched. That red-haired boy could have split personalities. But the presence that I felt was bothering me a bit.
Mitsuda-san, when he reintroduced himself as Minazuki, I sensed some kind of resonation with my plume of dusk. What could that mean?
There is no information on that. The same goes for the power he had when his eyes turned red. Perhaps they are a result of Ikutsuki's experimentation. The entirety of the report has not been deciphered, but Ikutsuki's data does mention Minazuki's name and the plume of dusk. Kikuno's decoding it now.
Tudor Kikuno.
Oh, I have it too. Kikuno-san entrusted me with it because it was an emergency.
Ah, that's fine. Either way, I was intending to share it with all of you once the report had been completely deciphered.
Shuji Itsuki, the man who performed a countless number of inhumane experiments at former Ergo Research, who used Mitsuda-san and the others, even while serving as the chairman of Gekkogan High School, and schemed to destroy the world. And easily imagine, I can easily imagine how many victims his experiments may have created. I myself am the result of a similar process after all. So, Shokun is another one of those victims.
Hey, when he got all cold and called himself Minazuki, he said that he wasn't after revenge for Ikutsuki, right?
Correct. Based on what he said, it seems this Minazuki set this situation in motion to grant the hot-headed boy his wish for immense solitude.
And then he was talking about persona fragments.
That's right. He said that he covered the town in this red fog and was carving our personas by making us fight in it. The sense of fatigue we felt when we were on those crosses is most likely part of that same plan. Looks like we completely fell for it.
But he said that he'd gathered enough fragments of our personas, didn't he?
Yes.
I'm sorry,
he's
girl.
Most likely completed that step of the plan.
I'm sorry, Fuka!
What was that part about awakening something? I mean, I can guess that it's going to be pretty dangerous, but what's he trying to call down?
I know nothing about that, but if it's similar to what we encountered at Tartarus, it's nothing welcome.
Persona fragments, huh? What in the world is he planning on using them for?
This is all part of what he wants. We fall silent, full of impatience and uncertainty. On top of all that, the second personality gave us a word of caution as he was leaving. We need to make sure that everybody's safe, as quickly as possible.
Oh, that reminds me. Yukiko and the others.
Yeah, where are they?
That's right! That Minazuki guy said that Yuki-chan and the people with her are in danger!
Last I checked, the only one who was with Yukiko was Rise. And as far as I know, Kanji and Naoto are somewhere else, unless they all ran to each other, which will make things easier, but it also means crap, they're all in danger right now.
Naoto-san and Kanji-san said that they were going to Junes. According to Junpei-san, supposedly Yukiko-san and Rise-san were at the same location.
No, yes.
Huh? Oh, right. But those two said they were gonna go look for Kanji and the others, so I don't think they're still there. They could miss each other.
Yes, I'm concerned about them as well. Let's split into two teams. One heads to the top of the tower while the other searches for Narukami's friends.
Yeah, let's split up the team because we have 6 people before. We have 9 people with us right now. 9 playable people right now. So, no, that hurt too. We have 10 playable people right now. So, yeah, we need to split up the team. My goodness.
Yamagishi, perform a search and try to locate them as best you can.
Understood. I don't know how well it'll go, but I'll try searching for everyone.
We're counting on you.
Persona.
Fukusan closes her eyes and concentrates, summoning her persona to search the surrounding area. Then again, this red fog seems to be able to block the search abilities a little bit, like making Teddy sneeze when he tried to use his keen nose, so there's no knowing how well this will go.
There's so much interference. The fog might be getting thicker. Oh! I had 2 readings near Junes. That may be Kanji-kun and Naoto-kun. They seem to be moving towards Junes.
Okay.
And I found another 2 readings in town on the move together.
Do you think that's Yukiko and Rise? Oh, I'm so worried.
Yeah, everything's shaking.
What the?
The entire room shudders immensely, and the building creaks. The one calling himself Minazuki is undoubtedly close to accomplishing his goal, whatever it is. There isn't much time left for us.
We must hurry. Yukari, Iori, Amada, and Koromaru, you're the least wounded. You pursue Minazuki.
Right!
I will go with Akihiko and Aigis to rescue Narukami's friends.
Understood.
Yamagishi, you remain here and back us up. Narukami's group, you're all too exhausted. I ask that you remain here and regain your strength.
I'll do everything I can to assist you.
Whoa, seriously? Will?
No, we should stay here. Fukusan needs someone to protect her as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, everyone's so quick to just leave Fuka.
Hey, what about me? I'm perfect.
Guys, stay here with Fuka.
Mitsuda-san, Teddy's got a great nose, so I think he'll at least be of some use. Please let him help you find our friends.
Some use? How rude. I'm totally useful. My babe Dar is up and running.
I see. That's promising. Well then, you can assist us, Teddy.
Mitsuru-san, the school and this town have both turned into labyrinths. It would be unproductive for us to search the town all in one group.
Yeah, Aegis is right. If we're all caught together again, things will get worse. Let's split into 2 teams to search faster.
Let's split up, gang.
All right, I can provide some guidance as well. Aigis and Teddy, you partner up. Akihiko and I will go together. Once you meet with Narukami's friends, head for Junes. We'll regroup there and secure the area.
Ooh, I get to be alone with Ai-chan? Their bodies were artificial, but their love was real. Okay, I'm in.
I can tell that Mitsuru-san's leadership and quick decision-making have gained everyone's morale, given everyone's morale a boost. Given everyone's morale a boost. Of course, her strength stems from her deep care for her friends and comrades. All our anxiety and impatience disappears, as if it had never existed, and we're filled with renewed determination. We all wish to protect this world. Mitsuru-san approaches me.
Lapras, I should ask you this now. What do you think about that young man, Sho Minazuki?
Well, I know we can't let him destroy the world and all, but I think he's the same as me. I want to see him one more time and try to talk to him. Just like you all saved me, I want to save Sho.
Ever since I was born, I was always alone, knowing nothing of love, trust, or interpersonal bonds. I was only taught how to fight, and never considered the possibility of befriending anyone. That young man, Sho Minazuki, is exactly how I once was. That's right. And if that's the case, I should be able to save Shokun the same way I was saved.
Very well. I want you to pursue Minazuki as well. I'm counting on you, Labris.
Let's go, Labris!
Okay.
With each of us given a duty to perform, we promise to reunite once the case has been solved and rush from the room. The occasional tremors causing the building to rumble ominously are becoming more and more frequent, as if giving us an audible countdown to the end of the world. And this is to be continued. Is it? Is it that moment? It is. Ah! That's Fuka. We can't play as Fuka. Right? Yet, maybe we can. Okay, what else we got? That's such a long path. Okay. Alright, we're gonna see some wild stuff soon. Alright, well, what I want to do... What just happened? I need to take a quick break because I want to use the bathroom. And I would also like to get my laundry. It should be done washing now. I just want to throw it in the dryer so it can, you know, be dry. So I will do that really quick. I'm going to play a ad really quick though. I'll just let that run really quick. But yeah, so I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead, use the bathroom, get my laundry, and yeah, all that jazz. So don't go anywhere. I'll be back very shortly. I am here. I have returned. Let's... Oh, I need to zoom this back in. Whoop, my bad. Let me see. Switch. There we go. That's good. I need to bring this back, though. Around here-ish. Cool. Alright, so I guess we're going to see things from Fuka's perspective, which is freaking awesome because Fuka's part of the team, too. She's actually an extremely important part of the team as well. Even if she can't fight. She's still one of us. Why we're... Oh, let me read everything, too. What are these called? Because I actually don't know. Red Eyes, Shadow Yukiko, everyone's roles. Okay, yeah, it was just like a long... It felt long, but whatever. Alright, why we're here. Let's see. I'll move. Did I just destroy the mic? After seeing my companions off, I concentrate and find everyone's locations. I have been entrusted with the task of providing support to everyone else. The ability is disseminate information among them all. Oh, it's to disseminate information among them all. Jesus, okay, will be the key in navigating through this twisted labyrinth. That was a rough read. Since I cannot fight directly, I need to help everyone as much as I can with my own abilities.
Are you all okay? I don't sense any enemies nearby, so please concentrate on regaining your strength.
Okay.
Right. Ow.
Are you okay, Fuka-san? You were only rescued a little while ago. Is it okay for you to use your persona so soon?
She's strong.
Thank you. I'm all right. I'm sorry we dragged you into this.
Chie-san is concerned about me, though I'm sure that she's been badly hurt herself.
No, we just screwed up. We're really thankful you guys came.
In any case, let's recover as quickly as possible so we can go after Labrys and the others.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not just Chie-san. When the persona users of Inaba found out that I was being held captive, they all put themselves in danger to find me. It makes me truly happy to be able to fight alongside these people. Yeah, what was that? Why you sound like that, Teddy? Or Theodore, it's the same thing. Same freaking thing. They both have the same nickname with Teddy. Theo, Theodore, Ted. Without warning, one of the caskets in the room opens with a creak. Wait, he was just in the casket and a tall man steps out. What was he doing? Why was he... He was just straight grave digging is what he was. I can sense his power, but I feel no hostility from him. He doesn't seem to be a shadow.
Why are you screaming? We're the ones you freaked out!
Oh, I apologize. I was caught in the moment.
I was caught in the moment.
Those clothes. They're very similar to the dresses Margaret and Elizabeth wear.
Ah, so you are acquainted with my sisters. I am their younger brother, Theodore.
Elizabeth? That really strong girl with the book? What's her family doing here?
Well, my sister has given me a task, so I've come to the world outside. But along the way, I sensed the presence of Elizabeth nearby.
And that's how you came out of this coffin? What kind of horror flick did we walk into?
He just like casually comes out like, eh.
Elizabeth is close by? She's tremendously powerful, but I don't sense her at all.
He's just chilling in his coffin, just like, sister?
Oh, she is most likely hiding her presence, so as to not hinder your journey. But I am certain that she will be watching over a battle around here. As evidence of this, please look here. There are potato chip crumbs in the bottom of this coffin, and in her favorite flavor at that.
What's her favorite flavor? Tell me.
Well, if anyone was gonna eat potato chips in a coffin, it'd be her.
Yep.
These guys are putting kind of a damper on the urgency of this situation.
I like the local variety with the beef flavor. Oh, I can't get enough.
This beef flavor potato chip? Is there? I need to learn this right now. Wait a minute. I am learning all sorts of stuff tonight. Beef flavor... Potato. I spelled beef wrong with my big fingers. Beef flavor potato chips. Wow, it's actually I think it's a thing. Hold on. Whoa. Steak bomb lays, and they got Kansas City prime steak flavor. Wow, I didn't know that was a thing. Symbol. Oh, what the heck? Hold up, what the heck? There's something called like Simba. I'm wondering, is this real? If so, how are they not getting sued? Well, I guess the name Simba wasn't copyright. Just Disney's The Lion King is, but like the actual name isn't copyright. I don't think so.
Can we stop talking about potato chips?
Nah, man.
Theodore, right? We haven't run into Elizabeth.
Yes, it seems I was just a tad too late. It's all right. There was merely a little something I wished to ask her.
What's that?
Oh. Fuka. Oh, this is how Theodore's story goes. While out on an errand, Theodore saw a glimpse of his older sister, Elizabeth. He then decided to follow her and eventually reached this tower. What he described as being out on an errand during a situation like this seems odd, but you couldn't seem to understand and said that this man's sudden appearance makes sense if he really is related to the person he claims is his sister. It seems that the man in blue is able to move about without being constrained by the rules that we've all been having trouble with. Could that be related to the way he feels different from everyone else? Theodore wanders around the room for a bit, but eventually he seems satisfied and comes back to us.
Upon closer inspection, it seems you're all quite wounded. Forgive me for asking so brazenly, but why is it you continue to fight, even when you have been hurt to this extent?
Why?
I'm a little bewildered by the sudden question. What are we fighting for? What are we fighting this battle for?
Are you asking why we're fighting?
One moment, please.
Kasudo Kai, what's going on? He's new. Yeah, Theodore, he's, so in Persona 3, when you play in Persona 3, Igor's assistant is Elizabeth, but if you play the female route in Persona 3 Portable, I believe that Elizabeth gets replaced with Theodore. So instead the assistant is Theodore. If I'm remembering that. If there's anyone who can, like, just reconfirm that with me from, who's played Portable, but I believe that's how it works in Portable. Like, if you play as the male, Igor's assistant is Elizabeth, and you play as female, the Igor's assistant is Theodore. But they're both canon. Theodore raises a hand to stop us, then furrows his brow and thought, yeah, but how are you, Cons? It's good to see you, dude.
Hearing it from you would be too easy. I see. Could my sister have given me this opportunity to see the outside world, to broaden my horizons?
That's why she gave you that weird errand to run.
Are you alright?
Please forgive me. It seems I have a great deal to learn for myself.
Like, Fuka is just confused.
I guess he's kind of reached a conclusion.
I'm sorry for causing you trouble. It seems this is a question I must answer on my own. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be taking my leave.
Okay.
Huh? You mean you're going back?
Yes, this conversation with you has been highly significant. Please, excuse me.
And you just never see it again. Does he go back into the coffin?
What the hell was that just now?
I've got
Theodore.
no idea, but...
It was Theodore.
Wait, what now?
He went back into the coffin and he comes out. Oh, I forgot something.
I'd almost forgotten.
Yes.
If you truly are in a great hurry to reach the top of this tower, then please make use of this door here. Well then?
What door? That is a coffin!
That was mysterious.
Theodore asks us why we are fighting. The reason he was never seen again. The reason I had such a hard time finding an answer is because I couldn't find a way of putting it into words. I mean, we all have our own reasons for being here. We peeked behind the coffin lid that Theodore left through and discovered a set of stairs leading up. I thanked the man for his brief but helpful appearance and then tried to locate the others once again. Ugh. Good. I can sense everyone's strong wills as they go around the school. It's reinvigorating, and I feel my own spirit lifting. What I need to do right now is nothing but do my best. But to do my best. Is that it? Is that all we get? Is that it? Oh my god. They threw us a bone. Oh, okay. That's why they split up. Misuru's anguish. Oh, she's anguishing? And then she's going wild. Oh, man. Oh, that's right. It's those two. And then we got this must be Yukari and Junpei and Ken. So. Well, these seem short. Well, this is going to be very short. But we'll do this one first because that showed up first. Yeah. These are fine. These are fine. These are fine. Okay. In order to search for the end of a Persona users, Mitsuru and I searched this building, the school building, for an exit out of the tower. But the interior of the building has been warped into a complex maze. I don't think we'll get out that easily.
I'm detecting a set of stairs just up ahead. Would you please try going down a floor?
Got it. Let us know if anything else comes up.
Just like with Tartarus.
This maze is rather troublesome. We must hurry on.
Mitsuru mutters to herself after she and Fuka end their conversation, and her voice sounds tenser than usual. It looks like something's on her mind, so I decided to talk to her.
Are you still upset at how you and his friends got caught up in this?
I am, but what truly bothers me is how I cannot get a full grasp on the Sho Minazuki character, who has been behind everything.
Are we sure he's a Persona user? When he fought against Labras, he didn't use a Persona.
In addition to that, the one who called himself the person behind Labras' disappearance said that he had no persona. Granted, that could have been an act to confuse us, but that still seems like a very unclear way of doing things. It's hard to believe that what he said was just an act.
When I spoke directly with Minazuki, I saw his persona myself. This matches with what Narukami and his friends attested.
Could he have an accomplice?
An accomplice? Akihiko, this is only a hypothesis, but what if there were two Minazukis to begin with?
Two? You mean the one who called himself Sho and the one who called himself Minazuki are two different people?
No, his personalities changed before our very eyes. There's no doubt that they're the same body. But what if this isn't a case of multiple identity disorder? What if the two truly are completely separate personalities existing in the same body?
So, like, literally the opposite of Rin and Lin.
Completely separate? What do you mean?
Mitsuru-senpai, I'm detecting a shadow just up ahead of you.
We immediately stop talking about the boy when Fuka's voice reaches us. There's only one door ahead of us, at the end of the hallway. I don't see a way around whatever's in our path.
It'd be too much trouble to try to head back. Let's break through here, Mitsuru.
It seems there's no other way. The situation is growing more and more dire by the moment. We must deal with this as quickly as possible.
I like Mitsuru and Akihiko just talking to each other, man. It's great. We rush to the door and charge inside. On the other side is a normal classroom. Well, normal if you ignore the bizarre decorations all over, with a blackboard, lectern, and rows of desks. The ace detective Inaba is waiting for us here.
It's been a while. You two seem to have made it out of your predicament. How does it feel to have been rounded up like that?
This Naruto is a fake. There's no reason to doubt it. But it's well made. It would be hard to tell the difference unless you had a shadow detecting abilities like Fuka. If the enemy's goal wasn't to carve off pieces of our personas in battle, these accurate doubles could easily have been used as weapons against us.
Enough idle conversation. Let's get this over with. We don't have a lot of time.
Wait, Akihiko.
As I get impatient to go into battle, Mitsuru's voice stops me. True. I guess we should listen to the fake's dying words. We may be able to gain some clues after all.
There's something I want you to tell me before I slay you.
What is it? You can ask, but it doesn't mean I'll answer.
Who created you fake people? Who is Minazuki?
That's an odd thing to ask. Didn't you meet him yourself only a few moments ago? You should ask him yourself. Then again, you won't be getting that chance and you'll never leave here.
Yeah. I want Mitsuru. Try her hers. At this point, I can't even remember who I did it with and who I did not. I'm just annoyed. I seriously could have gotten all of these done, like, during Arena 1. But, nope. I didn't. Because I forgot you needed 100 SP.
Finally!
Oh, this song. Yeah, I think I'd be supporting you. Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that.
No.
Don't give him time to counter.
Oh.
You've got a good lead. Don't start worrying now.
Okay. Wells is good. Okay.
Hold the head.
Wells drop. Good. Okay.
Wait! 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 Get up!
Okay. Not yet.
You've got a good
Wells
lead.
drop. Good.
Don't start worrying now.
Okay.
Okay, I need to. Okay.
Hold back. Execution. You're mine now.
Let's see what you got. Execution.
An elegant finish.
Goodness gracious. Okay.
That was enjoyable. Please sit back and enjoy the spectacle of extinction. Well then.
Okay. With an irritating jeer, the fake Naruto begins to crumble. The red pillars disappear as well, and a set of stairs leading downwards appears inside the classroom.
Mitsuru-senpai! Akihiko-senpai! Are you alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, no problems on our end. The shadow disappeared before we could get any information out of it, though.
We can't waste any time. Let's keep moving while we talk.
Okay. Please head down those stairs then. That should get you out of the tower.
We follow Fuka's directions and head for the exit. Along the way, I decided to pick up our discussion on Sho's true character.
Mitsuru, back to what we were talking about earlier. It looked like Sho changed right in front of us. He switched personalities. What makes you think that it's not the ordinary form of split personality?
Do you recall the conversation in the limo about Ikutsuki's personal experiments? I said there was an indication that a plume of dust was used.
You mean the human experimentation we were talking about? It's definitely something a guy like Ikutsuki would have come up with.
What if Ikutsuki's experiments on Minazuki involved transplanting a plume of dust into a living person?
What? Why would he do something like that?
Because he's a bad guy.
Considering that it could have been part of Ergo Research's attempts to create artificial persona users, it makes sense. It's most likely that Ikutsuki implanted a plume of dust into Minazuki in order to intentionally try to force a persona to appear. But Sho Minazuki didn't awaken to the persona ability. That much can be gathered from the fact that Ikutsuki labeled the experiment a failure.
The bastard performed terrible experiments on young children, all for his own gain, and he called us a failure? Ikutsuki put something strange inside a living person and simply wrote it off what he did as a failure. That only proves how insane he'd been.
Contrary to Ikutsuki's expectations, though, the experiment had a different result.
What? Don't tell me.
If a plume of dust was implanted into the body of a person who already had a personality, what would happen?
A plume of dust stimulates the creation of an ego. So it's not out of the question that it would create a new personality in the same body.
In other words, it wasn't split personalities in Sho's mind, but two completely different entities of the same body. The original Sho and the personality that was created within the plume of dust was put inside him. that now calls itself just Minazuki.
According to the records, after the operation, Minazuki entered a vegetative state after some time. Thus, Ikutsuki let go of Minazuki. He was then transported to a hospital in the suburbs of Inaba, and there are no records of Minazuki from there on. What happened from that point on, I can only speculate. But I wonder what sort of life Minazuki led after he regained consciousness.
Misuru's expression softens. Even if Minazuki was created by Ikutsuki, this is just one last way that Ikutsuki's ghost still haunts us. Ikutsuki's research only follows similar experiments created by the Kirijo group. If Shell's past is as Misuru describes, then he's yet another victim of the Kirijo group, not just an enemy to be defeated. Not long after we pass through the main entranceway, we see a path leading to the school's main gates, which are painted in a strange pattern. Beyond that, nothing but red fog. There's no telling what state the town is in right now.
Labra said that she wanted to speak with Minazuki. And now, so do I.
We'd better rescue Yukiko's group and get back here then.
Indeed. Let us accomplish our duties with haste.
Yes. There's no point in denying that Kirijo is partly responsible for this series of cases. That truth won't change, and it's obvious that this is weighing heavily on Misuru's shoulders, since she is the head of the Kirijo group now. That's why I truly understand how Misuru felt when she made the choice to step back from the front lines earlier and trust in her comrades. That's how it should be. Our teammates are all reliable people who will follow our lead.
Fuka, what's Yukiko's position?
I sensed something southeast of there. Please be careful.
Like, how do we just know which direction is southeast? As Fuka's communication cuts out, the school building behind us makes a groaning sound. It's so loud now, I get the feeling that there isn't a lot of time left. Misuru and I nod to each other before we begin running towards the town. Okay. To be continued again. Okay, so yeah, let's go see Igus. Going wild. Shows true identity is what it says, okay. Actually, you know what? Okay. How many more? Oh, we just have a few. 3 more? And after that, we just keep going straight down here. Okay. Okay. Nintendo 64%, not bad. What time is it? We got time. We can get one more done. Going wild. I like to think we can get one more done. There's only 3 more things. So like, what all could they do? Let's try it.
I'm worried about Yuki-chan and Rise-chan. Hang in there, ladies. I'll come get you in no time.
Still, this hallway has been going on forever. If this continues, we will be unable to make any progress.
Go out the window. My lengthy time bound to the cross resulted in a serious drain of my energy reserves. My condition has deteriorated to the point where even normal maneuvers will be difficult. If we were to face another shadow, I might be at a severe disadvantage. On top of that, the young man named Shell displayed godlike abilities. My sister and the others are in pursuit of a target with the power to freeze everyone present. I can't help but worry about them. I feel my heart sinking as these thoughts arise in my head. Teddy walks along with me, peering into each of the classrooms as we pass them. Perhaps his increased chattiness since we left and the others is an attempt to lighten my spirits.
Aww. Just thinking that danger is closing in on those innocent ladies even as we speak is making my fur fall out.
Call them innocent?
I'll be positively bare.
He's really out here calling these two innocent.
Your fur is falling out. Perhaps it is merely your shedding season.
No. I'm extremely sensitive, and I lose fur when I'm stressed. Just the other day, Kanji lured me into a trap with some ice cream.
What?
He then kept nuzzling me over and over, and I ended up with a big old bald spot on my head. It was terrible.
I see.
Kanji-san's extreme expression of love puts stress upon your fur. I will add that to my data file on you.
By the way, are you tired at all, Ai-chan? If you do feel a little logy, feel free to snuggle up against me whenever you like.
No, I'm more concerned for the others in town.
Just no.
No, completely ignored. But I'm sure they'll be okay. My friends are really strong, you know.
You trust them, don't you?
Of course! You believe in Michan and the others too, don't you?
Yes, I do. They're all precious to me.
We're the same after all. You're sparkling too.
Sparkling?
I love everyone who's nice to me. And the world where everyone that I love lives in really sparkles. And I want to protect that sparkle and help everyone out.
Teddy's large eyes, very large eyes, are guileless and honest when he speaks of his friends. I am an anti-shadow weapon, and yet Teddy's presence is similar to those of the shadows that I have been exterminating. Does that have any importance?
Thinking about someone else strengthens your own powers. We know of that phenomenon.
So why doesn't that Minazuki guy get that? Does he not see the sparkling?
Teddy then declares that it's up to him to become Minazuki's friend. Eventually, we come to a door next to a sign reading music room. Teddy sniffs for some time, as if searching the room, then sneezes loudly.
Achoo! Ugh. We can't get to the exit unless we go through here. By the way, won't you take a little break here? You still seem exhausted, and I'm worried about you.
He's worried about his new friend. Teddy looks at me with worry while he suggests that. We should have descended quite a bit by now, but still there's no sign of the exit. There's no time to hesitate, but most of all, I can't let myself become a burden either.
Thank you. You're truly kind.
Of course I am. It's basic bear etiquette.
Teddy puffs out his chest with pride as he puts his hand on the music room door. Alright, who's in here?
We're barreling in! Excuse us!
Yeah, who is here? There is nothing to know in the room but a grand piano. I'm about to suggest that we take a short break here, but a warning alerting me of an approaching shadow appears in my vision. This reading is close.
Targets acquired. An anti-shadow weapon and a shadow. Commencing elimination.
Okay. When I hear the flat mechanical voice, a giant axe instantly appears above us. In a flash, I realize that we're being ambushed, but my body is too exhausted to move like I wanted to. It's going to hit me. Ugh. If I take any more severe damage, I'll be destroyed. I think I accidentally let a bug in when I came back inside. I don't know where it is now.
Hi, John!
It's gonna deflate. Teddy shoves me away, and I stumble to the floor. It actually says tumble, but here we are. The fog and dust stirred up from the impact begin to settle. I see a giant blade embedded into the floor, right where I had been standing. Teddy had been hit by the attack meant for me, and now he's lying motionless on the ground.
Man, you're weak. I was just trying to surprise you a little.
God.
You're a copy of my sister.
I was ordered to take part in the battle near you. That don't matter anymore. I'm gonna do whatever I want starting now.
Ai-chan, run!
Man, shadows are persistent. Once I'm done with Itis, I'm gonna grind you down to fertilizer.
Jesus. God.
Teddy!
The axe strikes Teddy with a heavy blow, and he slams to the wall before sliding down to a heap. I try to rush to his side, but...
No!
Dang. Oh! Everything's red! I wasn't careful enough. The strike at Teddy was part of a combo, and the second attack anticipating that I would try to come to his aid. Though I was able to avoid a direct hit, the tip of the axe catches my leg with a dreadful noise. Oh, my leg! I stand up and prepare to dodge any further attacks, but the hit I just took has been enough to damage my leg. It won't support my weight, and I fall to my knees.
My frame's been cracked.
Crap. Oh no. The copy of my sister smirks confidently as it slowly approaches me. It seems to know that I am incapable of moving with any agility now. Right then, I notice that the red pillars have appeared in the corners of the room, trapping us. There's no way to escape.
I was trying to hurt you, you know. I knew you were weakened, I guess. It's so easy. Just target the weakest one, and the numbers will drop on their own. These bonds are pretty useful.
I knew I was weakened after all. I realize that I'm in severe danger right now. Soon there will be no way to prevent it from claiming Teddy and me as his victims. Up until now, I witnessed how my sister's shadow fought, as well as how my sister herself fought when her heart had been disabled. That's why I thought that I had understood how to deal with this fake version of her too. When my sister was in that state, she and her shadow had fought in the same way, using her body's full potential and fueled by an inner drive to destroy. Each attack from them was a threat, but such straightforward opponents were simple to deal with. But this fake is different. She isn't berserk like a shadow, and she hasn't lost her heart. In other words, she has both cunning and power, and can fight like my sister when she's in her normal stage.
In other words, she knows of my special qualities as an upgraded version of her hardware, and can precisely target my weaknesses.
The biggest difference between the 5th generation Labrys, my sister, and me is our attack ranges. While my standard weapons are firearms, my sister has no long-range weaponry, aside from some of her persona's abilities. Normally, I would have had an advantage over her, provided I'm able to keep a distance between us. My damaged leg robs me of my mobility, so I can't do that right now. The fighter able to hit harder will have the upper hand here. The devil must have known that and targeted my leg from the start.
I already made a mistake in the limousine, and this will be my second blunder today. If only I had been better able to deal with things.
I guess no. My regret spills from my mouth as the axe in the shadow's hand rises higher and higher. My sister's axe weighs close to a third as much as her body. To a third as much as her body, and she activates boosters to deliver an even more destructive attack, speeding up her swings to truly dangerous rates. A single hit from her could be enough to put me into a helpless state. As if it wasn't bad enough, I can barely stand up as is, and I can't even aim properly.
I yearned for power so that I could protect my comrades, but...
What are you wondering about? You're next, Digus. Come at me.
I couldn't respond to a sudden ambush. Those close to me have been wounded. I can't save anyone like this.
Now that I'm facing a truly desperate moment, something surges from the depths of my heart. Anger. Anger at myself and my powerlessness. Please, you're crazy strong. I don't want to use my damage as an excuse for my death. Move, I guess, move. Behind the rising heat swelling within me, I understand that my battered body is unable to put up a fight. But I cannot lose. I must maintain this power, but keep my emotions under control as I determine the best course of action at the moment. Think, how can I turn the situation around? What can I do to protect my comrades? A thought passes through my mind.
It seems I'll have to make use of that.
What you doing? Oh, the Oregon mode?
I should have had maintenance done, like Fuka-san said.
Oh, the plume of dust within me flares strongly as it responds to my heart. Oh, she gonna do? Wait. Right now, I would do anything if it will give me the power to fight, even if it results in shadowing my own self. Please. Give me the power to protect my friends.
Persona, rise up. Beginning frame coding. Stand by, EXO.
What's this? Are you still gonna try something? Sounds like you really want to fight that. That's cool with me. Yeah!
The axe, the fake wheels, flashes towards my face, and I hear the boosters roar. Would jumping over it to evade it be the best? Before I can decide, my body reacts.
It's no use.
Boy, what you doing? I cross my arms and take the brunt of the strike on my forearms. Violent sparks fly up in the collision, and the force of the attack travels through my entire body. Yo, look at her. Get it, Igus.
You stopped it just like that? How did you... I'll just slice you in half!
My sister's fake stays where she is and leans heavily into the axe, pushing it against me. My joints scream as I try to push it back, and white smoke streams through the gaps in my armor all over my body. My internal sensors repeatedly report that I am operating at my maximum capacity. It's not enough. I need more power.
Oh, Ai-chan's shining. What are you doing?
Teddy seems to have been awakened by the violent sounds of our clashing and stammers as he lifts himself off the floor. I'm relieved that he is able to move, but from this point on, everything is a gamble.
Teddy, please stay away. The probability of maintaining self-control in this mode is less than 1%. I'm sorry, but I can't guarantee that you'll be safe around me. It's ready. Releasing all limiters. Extreme Orgia mode.
Son! Extreme Orgia mode! Let's go. Let's go. I guess having her moment. What moves does she have? Let me check. I'm not worried about doing her insta KO because we've already seen it. Oh, she's already in it. Ooh. Orgy mode is awesome. Look at her. Does she have another version, Extreme Organ mode, under certain conditions? Oh, she's doing it. Never mind. Yo, Organ mode is wild. I like it. It's pretty cool. That was fun.
I am overheating.
There it is. It was truly only coincidence that I'm still alive after releasing all the power of my Plume of Dusk. But applying my persona's materialization sequence to reinforce my body's skeletal system and armor plating allowed me to endure a far stronger load than my components can normally handle. I suppose it truly is extreme. Excuse me, extreme Orgia mode. I didn't know it was the shoes around there. Oh God. Okay, my sister, or did we talk about it in Arena 1 and I forgot? I don't know. Right now I'm seeing them and that's weird. My sister's double turns into a black mass and begins to melt. As it collapses into a puddle, glimmers like golden sand trickle upward out of it and disappear into the ceiling. I finally reach Teddy and help his injured round body sit up.
Teddy, I'm so sorry. It's my fault.
I guess no, baby girl.
Ai-chan, you were so cool. I regret nothing. Please, take care of Yosuke.
Oh my God. Don't do that to her.
Teddy!
Don't do that to her. The building begins to creak, the structure groaning like a giant and the tower begins to quake as well. Both the creaking and tremors are getting stronger compared to what we had felt earlier. In addition, a beastly howling thunders down from above. What is that? Is there a voice? Could it have come from much higher than the room where we rescued Mitsuru-san? Teddy's eyes snap open at this eerie sound.
What was that?
I don't know, but it seems a great power is trying to awaken.
Can you imagine that? He's like playing dead. Take care of Yosuke. Oh, what was that?
Someone please respond.
Oh, that's Reset. Just then, a desperate plea, cluttered by interference, speaks out in my mind. That voice is Rise Kujikawa's. It's difficult to hear due to the interference, but there's no mistaking it. This communication seems to be coming from quite a distance outside this building.
Rise-chan, you're okay! Oh, I'm so glad!
Teddy? Teddy, is that you? Where are you right now? Are you hurt?
I'm in the tower that appeared at school. I'm with Ai-chan, so I'm okay. I think.
Ai-chan? You mean Aigisa-san? Aigisa-san, please listen. There's a ton of red fog swirling around the top of that tower right now. Where are you, Rise-san? Can you see this place from there? Yuki Senpai and I are in town searching for but we can't get out because there's a horde of shadows.
Ah, crap. Yeah, hopefully Mitsuru and Akihiko make it in time. The message is cut off before we can hear the entire thing. From what it sounds like, Rise-san and Yukiko-san appear to be together in town together, just as expected. If she said horde and shadows so close together, they must be facing a dangerous situation.
We have to go at once! Rise-chan, we're coming for you! Ow! 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 Ow!
Please wait, Teddy. We've both been damaged quite badly. If we move now, we'll likely be in danger.
Yeah, that's true. But I just can't sit here and wait. Away! My back!
See, that's so old. Teddy was surely wounded quite badly, but knowing his friends are in danger, he seems unable to contain himself and attempts to force himself up to his feet. I feel the same way. I must tell everyone about the state of the school that Rise-san mentioned as soon as I can. When I approach the window to find out where we are, I see two figures leaving the school building.
That's Mitsuru-san and Akihiko-san.
Yeah, they're just now. Okay.
Thank goodness! They managed to get out before us.
I can understand why you want to hurry, but those two are attempting to rescue the others as well. Let's proceed with caution so that we can meet up with them quickly.
Yeah. Mysteriously, I can still move as well. Even though my frame has reached the very limits of its operational tolerances, and my joints creak ominously. She sounds old too. The sheer strength of my emotion to save my friends forces my body into action. If Teddy and I feel the same way, I'm sure we can keep moving.
Got it! Ow! Anyway, let's move. I'm getting fired up. Let's do this! Onward!
As they say, yeah!
Oh my god! I guess I can't help but smile at Teddy's enthusiasm. We leave the music room and the wreckage left behind from our recent battle and run down the hallway towards the exit. I guess there it is, to be continued. Ooh, yeah, that's great timing. Okay. Let's see what we got. The world of me. She's got a one mind, and what was the other one? Rush to Junez. Okay. Cool. Alright, so that seems good. Alright, let's get out of here. That was great. We did a good job. We did it pretty good. Wow. Oh, wait. Cancel. Gotta remember, Mitsuru first, and then we go down over to Labras. Seems good. Finally got to the second ending for cross tab battle. Oh, did you? Nice. It's been so long. Let me tell you, it's been so long since I played that game. I gotta go back to it. I have to redo the story modes and everything. I like Blaze Blue. It's fun. I only played it. I played it mostly like in college because I had a friend who had it, so I played it over there. And so I liked Blaze Blue, but I got cross tag battle because I was like, yo, it's Blaze Blue and a bunch of other stuff that I like. So there's that. But no, that's good. Finally got to that second ending. Look at you. Okay, so I guess that's it for the night. Okay, that's pretty good. We did good. Going for the true ending. You got this. Casino Kai, I believe in you. You'll be able to get it. I think it'll be worth it. Hit him with that true ending. Let's see. Oh, let me check. So, hold up. Am I not allowed to go? Okay, that doesn't work. Oh, anyway, we're going to end the stream for tonight. This has been a fun time. But first, I want to check and see. Let me see who's live. I think. Let me see. I think we got somebody. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it took so long for it to like come up too, but it's working now. So we got. Wow, there are actually a few people online. That's cool. Let's do Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Freaking yeah. But there was also Ariel's playing Royal. Actually, I'm curious as to where she is in Royal. We're rating Ariel Ninja because I need to see where exactly she is in Royal. I'm curious, but she's also really cool. So let me get that set up really quick. There we go. All right. Well, anyway, like I said, we're ending. I appreciate you guys being here, hanging out with me, just like chilling out, going through the story. It's pretty fun. I like seeing the Persona 3 game and Persona 4 game interacting. I talk about it all the time. But we will be back. Today's Thursday, so yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, Friday, with more Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. So tell your friends, tell your family, we can all hang out and have a great time together. We're going to go ahead and raid Ariel Ningo. She is playing Persona 5 Royal right now. So we're going to see how far she is. I think she's like getting close to like the twist whenever that happens or whatever. So she's played it before. She's played 5 before. This is the first time playing Royal. But I think she's at the part where the things start happening. Where you get back to reality. There goes gravity. So we'll hang out with her for a bit, show her some love. So don't forget to eat, and thanks for watching. Later.